Let's try that again. All right. Cool. That's better. That's better. Ooh, alright. Let me go mess with something real quick. And then we'll play some video games today, dude. Just gonna log in and play this because it's kind of what I feel like doing today. I'm tired, so let's just chill. Just chill. Kind of down to see how this goes anyway. Alright, sheesh. Are we live everywhere that we want to be live? I think so. All them chats open though. Okay. Alright. There we go. Great. I'm just gonna mess around in this game today. That's kind of where I'm at. Keep doing this for a little bit. Any maps to run yet? Sure. Extra has chaos, not very nice. Whatever. Give it a go, won't we? Fine. Let's just figure out what we want to do for tonight. I just figure we just get started, man. I just figure we just get started. A big juicy river hold, maybe. Let's go to maybe the trenches first. I want to get a different map for river hold. Let's see if I can buff it. We can try to do it right now. Wasting one exalt to do it. There we go. This is gonna be crazy. That's gonna have a lot of mobs. This could be wild. That is gonna be a lot of mobs. I haven't played this game in like a week, I think. 1 million on the tooltip for Sunder sounds insane. Yeah, when's the last time we played PoE? 5 days. 5 days. I haven't like logged in or done any like gear upgrades or anything. We're just sending it 1 million on the tooltip, like when you're all buffed up, or just like walking around in your base. It's 1 million on the tooltip. That's craziness. That's craziness, man. You feel pretty tanky and stuff too? Alright, river hold. Please don't kill me right off the bat, it'll make me sad. I haven't played the game in a bit, be gentle. Oh, 40. Oh, lordy. Look at all these mobs. Golly. Absolute insanity right off the bat, love it. Love it. Monk, any good? Yeah, it is. Monk is really good. Might just give this game a go. I recommend it, man. I love this game. I am spreading my gaming out a little bit. Like, we're not just grinding this one, but this probably is like, I don't know. It's just like my favorite game to just log into and play right now. I think I can just bone shatter stuff even if it's like not prime for stun, it'll die. This is my go-to, just kind of like have fun with the game. Really easy to log into and play and have fun. The Bloodletter support gem? Oh yeah, that'll do it. Holy crap, man. Yeah, your character sounds giga juice. Your guy sounds super crazy. That's awesome. I love that. You just sunder this whole pack, huh? Sunder the whole dang thing, just gets exploded. But yeah, that armor as elemental damage reduction is pretty sweet, huh? That's real nice. Bone Shatter seems to still be getting the job done though for us, huh? All buffed up? Yeah, I gotcha. I don't even know what my damage looks like buffed up. Hopefully some kind of something. That's good though. That's real juicy. Keep it pumping, brother. Keep me posted on how it's going too. I like hearing about it. Even if we're not like able to play as much right now, you know, you guys can still tell me how your guys are going. I think we are. Are you playing Diablo 4? This week? Coming week? I'm gonna go hammer this thing. I don't even think we need to go that way. But there might be some stuff there though. Oh, there definitely is. There's definitely stuff over there. Because they took away the access to max res. Oh, my mic is in a weird way. But then all the armor as Ellie is nice. Not checking out D4 this one? Yeah, fair enough. I think we will. I think we will. I think Jenny's gonna play with me too. That'll be fun. I can play with my girl. That'll be extra fun. We're just gonna do some of this tonight though, bro. Just chill. A little bit of weekend gaming for us. We played a little bit of Throne and Liberty on Friday. It was kind of fun. What are you doing? There you go. Hi guys. Temp chains, but that doesn't mean that you don't move. Come on, man. Come on. Keep it moving. I think D4 will be fun. Especially because Jenny hasn't even played it yet, so this will be her first time playing Diablo 4. She's enjoyed D3 though. Oh, so that was cool. Oh man. These guys are not bone shatterable. To make things weird. This is where some sundering would be nice, huh? Throw a big sunder at that whole pack right there, if they're not bone shatterable. Dust them up. I'm pretty sure like one bone shatter has got to get me like up the hammer though. Jeez. So somebody's still corpse exploding back there, I think. Gotta blast back through. Boom. That's a lot of mobs, huh? That's nice. Archeron? Surprise, a lot of fun. I haven't tried it yet, no. I have a key for it. Bex, who used to work on PoE, works on that game now. And yeah, she reached out to me on Twitter and sent me some keys, so that definitely could be on the list. You liked it? Kind of an extraction PvP game. Those are fun sometimes. Let's see what that game's up to, you know? We seem to be tanking pretty good. Juggernauting our way through that stuff. It's good. Good. Farming. Yeah, what did you like about it? Because I have not looked into it yet. It did look cool, though. Just from what I saw on Twitter. Like, oh yeah, neat, you know? And I liked working with Bex on PoE stuff in the past, so that was cool. Always good to see our like, you know, gaming industry buddies doing well. On whatever it is they're working on, you know? Want that Jin Maria. That rage built up. There we go. Come on now. Gotta go. Oh. That level of AoE is so lovely to see. Oof. We got an Abyssal Depths too? Oh, don't mind if we do. Do not mind if we do. School concept with tower reminds me of PoE WoW MOBA gameplay. Okay, cool. But it's like, hold on, the EU MOP Classic, they're moving all PvP servers? Tell me a little bit more about that. I haven't heard about that one. Something's talking to me. No, I definitely have not heard anything about that, no. Are they just like combining servers so that it's like PvP and PvE servers together? Just not just like what's the motivation? They're just kind of combining servers. Yeah, Slash, let's take a look at it. Be fun. Thanos. Let's go, bro. Live on the TikTok again today. For a little while there, like, TikTok wasn't working. But I think we got it fixed up now. So what's up, dude? I think we're good now. Do a little streaming this evening. Really wasn't sure what I wanted to play tonight, so we're gonna do a little session for the PoE homies, you know? A lot of people have still been asking about PoE, so it's like, oh, let me still dabble in it, you know? On a night like this where I just, you know, just makes it easy to turn on the stream. Chilling game with the boys a little bit. Did a big week of WoW. Friday we did some Throne and Liberty, which I thought was pretty fun. I'm still down to do more of that. Like if I ever feel like just kind of chilling and leveling in an MMO, that would be fine. Throne and Liberty is cool, but you know, do our weekly PoE stream, not too bad, right? One of those guys is making it so I don't regen. I don't like that. Have to hammer that dude. I think this guy also is one of the guys that does something like that. Gotta watch out for those guys that blink on top of you. Good grind. Good old PoE. Good. Good. Nice. You got your Chaos Orb badge there. Good on you. on that dude real quick. Big smack on that dude. Oh, I don't really want to return. I want to return to the surface. I don't want to leave already. All the way. Sounds good kill. But yeah, Ayud. Tell me a little bit more about the EU server thing. I definitely had not heard about that. About the servers, like, you know, shutting down or whatever. No information about that one. Making one big mega server? Okay. I think we can tank a lot of this.
This changes nothing. Come here.
No way! I'm so bad, dude. Whatever. I thought I could tank a lot of that, but not that, I guess. The servers are currently in bounds? Yeah. Whatever, dude. Gotta limit test somehow. Whatever. We got the most of the juice out of that map, I think. Getting punished for servers not being managed? Well, how would you want them to be managed? Just, like, force people to be population split, or just... Because one big mega server is, I think, a good thing. Okay. Whatever. I almost just want to play, SSF.
Can I help?
I don't have to, like, even pick up items like this. Just, like, I mean, like, you don't have to pick them up anyway, but... Like, maybe you can sell it for, like, a little bit, but... I was thinking about playing SSF, but I don't necessarily want to, like, level a new character right now. Leveling a new character would be kind of fun, but not right now. Not right now. Cheers. Guy's the scrapper. You ever feel burnt out? I mean, sometimes, like, the closest thing to that is, like, there are some times where, like, I'm not 100% sure, like, what I want to do for the day, so I just, like, play, like, tonight, like, I don't know if I really feel burnt out, but I don't necessarily feel like, I don't know, like, I kind of just want to chill in game, you know, instead of, like go do some like intense arenas, you know. I just feel like just chilling and gaming.
Take your time.
So I pick a game that's like a little bit more chill. Does that count? I think you definitely have like different times where you feel like different levels of energy and you feel like doing different stuff, I think, for sure. But it does kind of depend on what you mean. Like burnout on what, you know? Oh, I guess that boss is doing extra chaos damage. Like that whole time we were like 100% fine. Everything possible. Then we just got, so you don't want to get hit with her like 5-pronged attack. Point blank, I guess, huh? Whatever. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Fair enough. The US get a PvP server? Well, does US have more population on the PvP server or something? Yeah, I don't know. Didn't private servers handle it correctly in the past? Well, they're just merging servers. What do private servers do? They have like probably a fraction of the player base anyway, right? And do private servers have multiple servers, or do they just have one server where everybody plays on? I don't know. Not sure how that works, or like what you envision. But yeah, I mean, I think honestly, merge if the population is kind of dwindling and they merge it so that population now has enough people playing on it to kind of keep the server going. That seems good, right? I don't think that's a bad thing. The fact that they merge it into a PvE server kind of makes sense, right? And how popular is world PvP anyway, right? Oh, with content creation, I was holding for like calling it quits? No, absolutely not, no. Definitely not. But sometimes I might just feel like chilling and gaming instead of like, you know, doing some like grand, like challenging like PvP stream or something like that, right? Some days after, for a day, just feel like logging in and grinding some PoE. But I still want to like do content creation, yeah, for sure. Sometimes you do want to chill a little bit though. What's on your mind? You ever just feel like chilling and gaming? No, thankfully I really like what I do. I'm very grateful for it. It certainly has its challenges. Like anything, right? Like anything, it's got some challenges, but I'm up for it. Cool with it. Not getting a PvP server is wild? I mean, not really. How popular is World PvP, really, you know? Plus, you can go to the Timeless Isle and... Don't you just... Can't you just gank people in the Timeless Isle anyway? Whether they're Alliance or Horde? And if there's no faction balance, you're not getting World PvP anyway. Even if it's technically a PvP server. Oh no. And you can always flag for PvP if you wanted to, right? Even on a PvE server. So I don't know. If you're asking me, does it bother me? No, it sounds like it bothers you, but I guess I just don't agree. I mean, I don't think you have like a wrong opinion or anything. I just don't share it, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could go, you know, whatever like the lesser faction is, and then you'd always have World PvP. But it doesn't sound like very many people did that, so perhaps they just kind of say, okay, whatever. We'll just combine the servers so that things stay healthy, and the downside is, well, maybe no World PvP, but there was no World PvP in the first place, so it's not a big loss, right? Makes sense to me that if they're gonna make one mega server, it's a PvE server. Yeah. It's not like you can't do PvP. It's not like you can't queue arena or do BGs. You know? It's not like they're deleting the ability to do PvP from the game. They just, you know, kind of balancing population. Yeah, Omen of Light is definitely pretty expensive, and I don't think it's become less expensive either. Did you find one of those? Yeah, crafting this league is pretty wild, and inflation is going to definitely hit those exalts. But people are still going to be wanting to craft items and stuff, so pretty cool. You joined MOP for the World PvP, did you really? Well, I guess you got to wait till Timeless Isle then, huh? There's no way. You don't want a +4 chaos? Whatever. That is so funny. We log and just die the first boss we fight. Whatever. We're kind of never gaining another level on this character anyway, I don't think. It was a fun way to start the day, though. That was a cool map. That was a lot of mobs on that one. I like that density. What's up, bro? Yeah, we're out in California, man. Hit a ceiling at 290 exalts, yeah? That's where it's at for now. Maybe it keeps going up. Let's see. I can't get another level. It just takes probably like I get like, I don't know, 2% of a level every hour. Maybe 2.5% of a level per hour. I just don't think we're gonna play that much. You know, we can't just grind PoE right now. And I don't think, I just, you know, likely we'll die here and there, you know. We'll see. I like PoE a lot, but if we play like, you know, once a week or something like that, it's probably just not gonna happen, right? Oh no, you're gonna be able to gain levels for a long time. You're good. I'm level 97, so it takes like a pretty considerable push to get to 98 and beyond. But that's alright, we're just logging in, just playing, man. It's just a game I like to play, so we'll just hop on, you know, when we feel like it. Maybe a nice little weekend stream like this. Had a big week of gaming, a bunch of different stuff, and got a lot of stuff done in WoW for the week. We'll probably play some WoW Monday. We got Diablo coming up. I just feel like chilling, dude. This is my favorite game to just like log into for chill. For some chill gaming. He's draining me. Felt like. poke them. Yeah, the grind it would take to level 98 would be... It'd take like a week, I think, of grinding. But if we just never die again... I mean, it would help if when we die we have this XP loss reducer, which we did have this time for this death. I was kind of unexpected. I was just like really close to the boss, and she does like a 4 little line attack. And so you definitely don't want to be right in front of her when she does that. But okay, I was testing my limits there. You know, we just need more armor. We tank it. You lose XP when you die. Later on you do, yeah. You'll lose 10% of your level of XP. So, if I have an omen that reduces the XP loss, it's like 2.5% XP. That's like an hour at this point. But if you lose 10% XP, then that's like, you know, 4 hours. That's brutal. But you just never make sure you never don't have one of those omens. It's not possible to go down in levels. Again, you don't have to worry about that for a very long time. You're gonna be 100% fine for a very long time. You ain't gotta worry about that, bro. You just keep jamming. Just keep having fun. You will be good. Once you get into the 90s, it's kind of annoying to die. Yeah. But no, it's not possible to go down in levels, no. So sometimes, if you're thinking about it, you can run risky content, like at the like when you just level. But now you don't lose levels when you're doing pinnacle content like bosses and stuff. But there's like risky maps that you want to try, like test your character's limits. You know, you can do that when you just leveled up, something like that. Yeah, it ain't no thing. It ain't a big deal. Kind of annoying, but whatever, you know. Let's see. Anything else that's cool? I think we're too excited with those ball orbs. Are mostly cool here out of all these items. Not particularly thrilled. Any of those? All right. Keep jamming though. I don't know how the maps is more similar to Mythic Plus. A little bit. So the maps are you get a little item, and then you can roll challenging little aspects of the map. But in rolling those challenging aspects, like you can read those on the right side right there. Like monsters have a chance to bleed you, they have a chance to poison you, they have stun threshold, you know, that kind of thing. You'll also get like increased map drop chance, or increased rarity, or increased pack size. All the bad things come with good things too. So you make a map, you roll a map up to be challenging, but also more rewarding in doing so. Oh, there's a breach here, hold on. Here's that. Pretty cool. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that until you finish up the campaign and stuff. Campaign's fun too. Where is that breach? Have we not? Oh my gosh, it's way back over there. Well, we'll go get it anyway, right? Hey, Chattiest Carrot, thank you so much, dude. Big flicks for you for the 31 months. Thank you so much, man. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping it rolling. Keeping it chatty with the Prime. I appreciate it, dude. What's up, man? Very good to see the homies checking in. For some chill Saturday night gaming. We'll kill these guys to get that breach going, too. I like our density we got going here, though. I'm trying to play this song. I don't like this one. Is that unique jewel for the passive tree necessary for the build? Won't Atelier and instant life leech work fine? Sure, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I don't think anything is really necessary for, like, what I'm doing here, but the regen is nice. I don't really have any sources of life leech, but yeah, if you like life leech, that's fine. You can get life leech on your rings, on your whatever. The thing that's nice about the Jewel, in addition to the regen, is that it works really nicely with Ataluis, right? Because Ataluis is going to make you do more damage, depending on how much life you spend. And that Jewel makes you spend more life on skills, right? So, it has some pretty powerful synergy because of that. Not just the regen. But it has that cool, like, offensive and defensive bonus, right? Yeah, it works really well with Ataluis, though. Get in there. Those all the demons we got. Gotta be some more up here. More demons. But no, it's not necessary. Like, I mean, you know, you can play Lead Bone Shatter's Armor Stack for a long time before you have to do anything with those gems and stuff, because those are pretty expensive. Thanks for the heart over there, Lyric. Wise. Appreciate it, man. Pretty expensive.
Go on.
I mean, I still would like to level up, but
This is what we have available.
pretty unlikely. That's a ton of flat physical damage added. Wow. It's a pretty good start for a weapon right there.
I'll do what I can.
That's a pretty good start. That's a pretty good start, too. Not bad.
What's new? Can I help?
Sure, dude.
Seems like a good deal.
Chuck it up for a D. I have not been managing my inventory or sales or anything like that at all, so we're just kind of winging it right now. Just logging in to kill some monsters, basically. You know how it is, boys. Logging in to farm it up a little bit, you know? What the? Oh, I thought none of these mods or had any mods on them yet. Okay. My guy's mostly pretty resilient. I think if the GGG is dead set on people running the campaign of a character, they should 100% show the map after beating the campaign for all the characters. Tell me a little bit more about what that would do for you, showing the map. What are you thinking that would do for you? Not against the idea. I want to hear a little bit more about what you're thinking. Why have we not done this tower yet? Because it's a riverside. That is funny. That is really funny. I mean, that's a really good reason to not have done that map yet. That's a really good reason. We don't want anything that has to do with temp chains at all. I realistically probably shouldn't do this at a 15. I should just do this on like a little baby map or something, like a little weenie. But maybe I just try something that doesn't have temp chains, you know? Possible. Whatever. Do we just go sacrifice my life to the monkey god again? The Monkey King? There are other ways of getting to this map. Oh, and we could just go right here. We could just go Burial Bog into Wetlands. Let's just do that. That seems a lot less troll. That seems... Because that Riverside boss, man... That's the big old Monkey King, man. He is not cool.
Enough.
He doesn't care how buff you are, man. He'll sit you down. He will sit you right down. I say no thanks to that. Plus your HC character at level 45 only because I tried a new skill, didn't work out. Oh, bummer. Yeah. I can respect hardcore. I've even been thinking about doing like a hardcore or even just a solo self-found run, but we're not playing PoE like as much right now. We're kind of like playing a bunch of different games. But if we could just grind PoE only, I wouldn't be against starting a new character. But tonight I was just like, let's just play my guy and just play some PoE and just kind of do it. Oh, you mean like have each map revealed? Like, okay, yeah, I got you. Like each individual zone is revealed, so you can just kind of go to the area that you have to go to. Yeah, I see what you mean. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind them starting us in maps. just start at level 1 maps, dude. I think that'd be really fun. They've tried stuff like that before. They should try it in PoE 2 as well. They should just try PoE 2 where you just start off in maps. You don't have to do a campaign. Just campaign one time and then you're just in maps from there on. I know they've done like endless delve, endless heist for leveling. Have they ever just started people off in maps at level 1? With an alt, you know? You just start off rolling a map right off the bat. That'd be fun. That'd be sick. I'd like that. And I think PoE 2's campaign is the best campaign of any ARPG that I've played. But I'm still like super down to just like start off in the maps. Be A-okay with me. This guy regens a ton of health. Look at that. Didn't regen very well through those aftershocks though. I'm with you, bro. Yeah. I think that'd be sick. Wouldn't that be cool to get like a level 1 map? It'd be kind of confusing, I guess, because it wouldn't really work with the tier system that they have set up, but instead of the maps having tiers, they would just be a level 1 map. So instead of having 15 tiers of maps, they would have like 80 whatever they want, right? And it would just be at level, you know, maybe maps only go up to level 79, right? Like they kind of do already. But just make them, you know, make them drop. Make them drop. Be sick. People like that kind of stuff, I think. Fracturing orb. I don't even think I found one fracturing orb yet. Kind of crazy when you think about it.
Look at all those muscles. Let's see what's underneath.
About that. Where's that regen reducer guy? I'm gonna yeet this at him real quick. And make him take a seat real quick. Like this work I set up using Sunder, Earthshatter, Relief of Totems. Yeah, so this is mostly Bone Shatter. That's the big juice behind this one. It's just good old Bone Shatter. Yeah, using Sunder, Earthshatter with Leap Totems, that sounds like a lot of fun. You're just like causing the entire Earth to explode constantly. Yeah, this is just good old Leap Bone Shatter. It's real simple, but it gets the job done. Exclamation mark build should still link you the build, by the way. Sorry, if you're on YouTube, then it will not. Sorry, it will on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you just got to go to my most recent build update. How's this game getting worse and worse? I'm playing on low graphics right now. I don't know if they're still having issues with optimization, but I'm like a FPS person, like not first person shooter, but like I will happily sacrifice like image quality for smoother frames for sure. Your PC hates you. Jamming on PoE. My PC's handling it all right. It's just it is not really it's not really your PC's fault probably. They were having a little bit of optimization stuff that needs to be improved, so. But, you know, it's early access. They're working on it. I think it looks nice. I like the graphical style of this one. I do, man. Just love this game. I haven't played it for a little while this week because we were trying to stay on the grind a little bit, get our WoW stuff done, and we even dabbled a little bit in some Throne and Liberty. But on the weekend, man, sometimes it's just nice to just kick back and play your game and chill. But hey, I mean, we'll turn the stream on too. We'll say what's up. Got Chattiest Carrot pumping us up. Got the homies hanging out on YouTube as well. YouTube likes PoE, man. Makes me happy. We'll chill and get our gaming on today. What skill are we using for a single target? Mostly Rolling Slam and then Hammer the Gods. I'll show you if we fight any bosses. We fought one boss today and we were doing fine, but we kind of trolled on one of the mechanics a little bit. I wanted to see how tanky we were. We're pretty tanky, but we're not tanky enough to hit by 4 the red warning lightning slashes all at once with extra chaos damage, I guess. With delirium on the boss. I suppose. Fair enough. We're pretty tanky in normal battle. Not that tanky. This should dunk these guys pretty good. That moved my health a bit. Chaos damage can still hurt. Some things definitely can still hurt. Mostly doing alright. Where are these guys? Still have room to make gains, as always. Oh, your computer hates you for the Sunder or Shatter? Yeah. All the particles. I feel you.
Speak.
It's funny though, I'm using like the most basic abilities ever. Pretty funny. I've never had one of these go up so far. Oh wow. Ain't no way those only go for 6, bro. Maybe it's not the right base, but
Someone is bound to buy that.
I think so too. It's a lot of armor. That's a good shield for like a Smith of Kitava.
Beware those altars.
My cell tab's full. Kinda. Good Smith shield. People don't use these, huh? No, they do not. I don't think I found a single fracturing orb this whole time. There's one. There's one. What is this thing? What a weird ring. Take it though. Back in the PoE grind. Yeah, we'll play tonight, yeah. I think it's better to play it polished than pixelated. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, send it, man. Send it. Who knows? Maybe they've done a couple patches where they've messed with optimization. You wanna try a little bit? Maybe the quality and the optimization has improved a little bit. I don't mind playing a little pixelated, truly. I really don't. I want the juiciest frames possible. We're fighting like entire like screens of monsters, you know, so it's a better gear. Yeah, always, man, always. Or we're gonna just die and lose XP. Yeah, losing XP is annoying for sure. Armor is pretty big if you stack it. Yeah, we'll play a little bit of PoE tonight, man. We will. Why is he so slow? We have temp chains on us, and I think there's chilled ground in this area, so those two things combined can slow you down. But I'm also playing a warrior, so like not always the fastest guy. That could be part of it too. Depending on what element of my slowness you're keying in on there. Less recovery rate's kind of sketchy. Righto. Okay. +1 level. Oh, hold on. We have +1 level to monster area. We could use a T16 here. Not particularly juicy, but we could send it. It's nothing too crazy, but you may as well if you have a +1. You could juice it up a little bit more, but I think it'll be okay. Mostly fine, right? Yeah. Gotta send it anyway. I guess this guy's not really built for speed. But yeah, temp chains and chilled ground can do it to you. Oh, we don't even actually have movement speed on my boots either. Pretty funny. I feel like they've improved the performance though since last time we played. Looks good to me. How's our FPS is like doing okay. Game's not trying to crash or anything. There you go. Is that a little better? Salad? That look a little nicer? It's not at maximum settings, but it's a little nicer, right? Haven't had one in a little while. Good, good. Yeah, I haven't played as much this past week, but I do love this game. Like logging in and playing it tonight feels good. It was real nice. Is this a little faster? He's definitely not a fast guy, but he clears screens. You know, that's good. He clears screens, but doesn't have a lot of movement speed. This place also has chilled ground too. He's a Juggernaut. Not particularly fast, but you can't slow him down a whole lot more than where he already is. Lots of armor. Lots of life regen. Hitting hard. But mostly to being very tanky. Lots of armor applying to elemental damage taken. Bone shattering fools. Some good old standard beef, you know? I'm using the PoE2 overlay. Check them prices. I think some people are probably heard we're speeding around using bone shot. I actually didn't check that out yet, but that sounds really, really funny. I'd like to investigate that. 'Cause I saw the possibility for that, like when I was, you know, just playing and had a speed run. I was like, bro, you could definitely just whip around the map with bone shatter. Some people are actually trying it out, it sounds like. Arakali's Lest. Like we found quite a few of those. A really good one comes from Jade Isle. People still really want that one? I feel like it's probably still fairly rare. We could also be doing our Citadel farm. I'll set up some juicy map areas first, though, I think. Just logging in and gaming. I noticed the difference in visual quality, though. We go all the way with it. That's gonna be sharp right there. That's gonna be snappy sharp. Still, I think on low graphics, but at least it won't look kind of grainy. I kind of felt like we were like playing like D2 with my other graphic settings. Did ACSF run without respawning at checkpoints and made it to Mass of the Warrior? Yeah, yeah, definitely. You could do that. Most def. Did he ever decide to keep fighting bosses and stuff? I think one of his titles I saw was like he was gonna fight the Arbiter or die, but I don't know if he ended up doing that. Yeah, man, Quinn's a gamer. And Warrior is good. Warrior's solid. I think Warrior is definitely like one of those classes that maps pretty well. Because your defenses are good in like against lots of little hits, you know? You're a battle beast. That feels nice. I can tell the difference a little bit in the frames. Most of the time, not really. But it looked like Quinn was maybe done with his PoE for like a little while, maybe. So he was playing some different stuff. This is a good league. We were able to hit the league pretty hard, I think, too. It was fun. Oh, it's the Hyena Lord in this place, is it? In the wetlands? Really? Okay. Alright, well. Let's not get blasted by that guy. By the Hyena Lord. He can blast you, though. He can. Yeah, we did our, like, my first and only HCSSF run, of course, is on Warrior. That's all I play. But the no respawn at checkpoint, that was like to show the people who fuss about that he could do it. I bet. Of course he can, man. Got this. Where's this boss though? I'll be down. Yeah, there he is. Level 82 mobs. At least we had that. Oh man, I never changed my bone shatter back. Whoops, whatever. How you going, bro? Make sure we don't get hit by the last one. Oh, he's just dead. It's like a normal map boss, though, so he's just kind of toast. Alrighty. Back at it again. We have ourselves a nice little tower to run now, right? Oh, let's get rid of this stuff.
I speak.
That look a little bit better, Salad? The graphics now? We'll turn them up for you. Seems like, you know, performance is holding steady. That's good. We're good. All right. We want to put some delirium on this bad boy or something? Get some more pack size in here? A little something, something. Hey, Lomai, let's go, bro. Big flicks for you. Thanks so much for the 9 months, man. Pumping us up. Thank you, dude. Been running your build, man. It's incredibly fun. Your YouTube videos helped a ton. Thanks. Hey, you got it, man. Glad to hear it, dude. I love making videos and streams of this game. We're having to make sure we do some WoW stuff, and we got some other games coming up, but I love this game tremendously. So thanks for tuning in to the videos and the streams, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it a lot. And thanks for also for the sub too, dude. That really helps. Helps keep the content rolling, man. Yeah, PoE is like my favorite game to just like log into and chill right now. It just is, so you know. I think that we can at least hopefully give it some like, you know, some love still, some like chill weekend game or something like that. What's up, JC? I'm trying to find ways of working it in the mix, man. And my PoE enjoyers supporting the content helps that happen for sure. So thanks, man. I love it. I love it. And if we do anything interesting to the build, I'll definitely keep you posted. I think it's really fun to sort of share the story of the build with you guys. I think that's why like SSF would be such a fun like adventure, because all of your gear, it's not like, well, you know, we farmed some currency and bought this stuff, which is kind of cool, but it's also like, you know, those upgrades really mean a lot more when you they're a little bit fewer and farther between, and you find it yourself or craft it yourself or whatever, but I just felt like logging into and playing our strong guy that we've been working on. Because it also, I think, helps people, you know, with your builds too, right? If we can kind of have access to some stuff and try different things out. Like, hey, this worked. We got Aftershock by the Leap Slam. But I do tend to make my builds pretty simple. I mean, when you get a little stronger and a little bit more into the end game, then yeah, you kind of want to make use of some powerful interactions to help your character actually scale to the end game, and that's part of the deal. But for the most part, yeah, I like to make stuff really simple. So SSF also kind of makes sense for that reason, right? There we go. Let's see. Notice like the slightest little hitch in some of these areas sometimes. Nice little slowdown. Can't be getting scared. Alrighty. I kind of want to click the thing before I do the expedition. I want to make sure I get the tower. Make sure we get the beacon. Before anything particularly weird happens with this area, right? We can always come back to. The other one. You're slowed by this junk in the middle here, though, too. Well, the SF feels like where every upgrade means so much. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Yeah, it would take a while, though. Take a while. To get all strong, you have to, like, go and... Like, one of the main things, like, you have to go and, like, run the Chaos trial for, like, you know, Chaos Resistance Soul Cores. Like, little things like that. It's like, maybe we'll just stick with trade. A Fire Warrior build? I haven't made one yet, but I would probably end up doing like fissures and forge hammer kind of stuff with that. That'd be really fun. But I have not yet, no. But if you're gonna do a Fire Warrior, you can probably just pick up Avatar of Fire and make sure that you have like extra with elemental damage prefixes on your weapons, and you're probably good to go. I imagine that it wouldn't start super expensive, but you can definitely scale it with expense pretty good, I bet. Some tech that I've seen a lot of people doing is Forge Hammer with either like Earth Shatter or Volcanic Fissure, but you also use a little Shockwave Totem just to proc that many more little Aftershocks in the fissures. And that might be something that's interesting to you if you want to do that. And then you can just, you know, with Avatar of Fire, you just turn all of your damage into fire damage, which is kind of crazy. Hey, Cody, thank you so much, man. Big flex for you for the 28 months as well. Thank you, dude. So you can probably go nuts with it if you wanted to. The main thing that I'm thinking of when you talk about a Fire Warrior is just Avatar of Fire, if you wanted to. So you can scale damage really nicely with that. And then, you know, Forge Hammer, Volcanic Fissure, scale like extra fissures on your stuff. Go to town, man. Probably pretty fun that way. So now we got our thing. Kill the rest of these guys. Their expedition is a whale. The regen reduction has just got to be the scariest thing. Always. This is definitely a nice little build, though. Pretty straightforward, but good. It is funny how you're using like the most like basic starter abilities still. You know, you get Rolling Slam as your first ability, you get Bone Shatter as like your second ability. Then you can just keep on using those forever. Pretty funny. Trying to set up a little bit of an area to do some cool maps here, get a couple towers. I love the idea of doing more citadels though, because those are juicy. Those little keys sell really nicely. I'm not particularly interested in doing like Uber Arbiter, really. I don't know like what the value of that is. Maybe it gives you good stuff. It doesn't really empower your character at all, I think. So as a result, I'm not super interested in that. Alright, let's see. Buff up our stuff a little bit. We're just taking it all, man. Just juicing it all, see how it goes.
Come here.
Oh, I see. They have abyss mobs, though. Those guys might do a little bit of chaos damage. Won't they? If we let them. Like, sometimes it just looks insane, like what they're about to do to you, and then it's like, oh, really not that scary at all. How much time I spent on this warrior total? So, some of it has been time spent AFK, but we haven't really been playing as much recently, but I can do a slash played. 5 days, 21 hours, so over 5 days on this guy so far. But I haven't played him in 5 days or so. So, there's that too. But no, I mean, I like this guy. Been a good dude. Been a good dude. How about you?
This is what we have available.
You been on the grind a bit? Armored, life regen, global fizz, war cry speed. That's a nice jewel. A nice one. On that. That's nice. The beep. You know, I haven't played as much this week. Dude. What the heck? Chaos damage and pen? What the heck, man? Not nice. That's not nice. I think I wanted to put this one on there next. I had those lined up. Level 90, nice. We're rich? I haven't really been playing much. I haven't been spending all my resources. I think we need to. We gotta go get this tower as well down here. Are there any +1 areas down here? Still looking for a lot of those +1s. If not, we'll just grab the tower, I think. It was crispy good. I like that. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. We've been playing PoE on very kind of like downscaled graphics, but it looks like the performance has improved, so we can crank it up a little bit now, I guess, huh? Fire it up. Keep getting one-shot by Abyssal map. Yeah, that's annoying. How's your chaos res, man? That could help a little bit. You just, I honestly, I feel like I just full sent towers. What do you mean by that? I definitely like going for the towers too. If that's what you mean, like you just going for them. Yeah. I like finding like the corrupted areas, and I like doing the citadels and stuff. But yeah, get down with that. You like them towers? How you doing, Beep? Thanks for checking in, bro. It's always good to see you, man. And I also, you did pump us up pretty nice during the PoE phase, like before it and during it. So thank you, man. I still like this game a little bit too much to just not play it at all, but yeah, we gotta kind of make sure we're spreading our gaming out a little bit. But little Saturday night PoE's good stuff. Two maps into the tower. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is a little bit different when the game first came out, because you can get so many more towers buffed than you used to, right? It's a little bit easier to kind of get the juice. That's like go from tower to tower, putting the books in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That sounds good too. The rest of the Wicked Slaps? Yeah, I mean, that's a cool looking game too. That is a cool one. I did like the time that we spent on that game too. Smith Kitama, 100% of armor applies to chaos. Oh, you get 100% of armor applies to chaos? That's nice, yeah. That is very nice. Only today have I died to an elemental hit. But it was like a red boss attack, and I got hit by all 4 of the shotguns, and it did extra chaos damage, so it was like... Usually the only thing we die to is that, like, mega degen thing from the Abyssal mobs, but yeah. I kind of trolled a little bit, getting hit by that. I was testing our limits. We weren't strong enough to tank that, so fair enough. But mostly we're doing okay, but I think it definitely made a big difference when we put even just a little bit of chaos damage reduction from armor on our helmet. I feel like I noticed a big difference there, so if I was going to play any kind of hardcore thing, I probably would be playing Smith. Just tank up, you know? Any kind of SSF for hardcore, I think Smith is still good for that. So, I don't know when or if we're doing that. But that's kind of just my thoughts on it, just thinking about it. Probably be playing some kind of Smith for SSF, or hardcore SSF for sure. Just get real tanky, because like Smith doesn't get as tanky for free as it did before, but it still definitely gets tanky for cheaper, I think, right? Its ascendancy is like just defense. Going Titan for SC. Nice. Especially for your first character. You're not 100% sure like what's going on. Go Titan mode. Am I dead? Yeah, I am. So desecrated ground. So should I just log out here? I lose the map. Oh, okay. It's still alive. Is still this same desecrated ground mod? Doesn't. That's the only thing that really kills me. Is that green thing. That desecrated ground. Where you take damage over time. It's ridiculous. I feel like if I wasn't playing Berserk, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. Maybe I should stop playing Berserk. I mean, I would do a lot less damage, but I would degen not as hard too. Probably. Do I even have that in my bag still? No. I don't know. I feel like we really wouldn't degen that bad at all. But when I can't recover life, that hurts. What is this thing? Tanking me. What's up, Jake? Yeah, logging in for a little chill night, Saturday night gaming right now, man. Playing some PoE 2 for a bit. Played a lot of different games this week. Well, it felt like, oh no, not really. We didn't really play much of them. We just played WoW. We played some Throne and Liberty on Friday. It was fun. Yesterday. It was like a long time ago at this point, but yeah. I love PoE, so try to show it a little bit of love sometime, man. Little weekend PoE game is good. I do kind of wonder how much more tanky I would be if I wasn't playing Berserk. Then again, what would I play? Like Overwhelming Presence? Herald of Ash? Herald of Ash gives me nothing against bosses, so maybe not Herald of Ash. Overwhelming Presence is like, we don't really have any trouble getting enemies into stun threshold, so I think Berserk is like the best thing. It just also does make me degen really hard too. And it's really, the degen is really only scary in that one situation though. I don't know. I don't think we need to go back for all that. Hi! War banner? What does that one do? Do you have to actually plant the war banner to get value? Good though. What's the objective of Endgame? Only ever see people clearing maps? Yeah, so you're clearing maps and working towards like various like endgame farms. Like you're getting XP, you're getting resources that you can use to craft or buy better gear to get stronger and take on like the toughest bosses in the game or even more crazy content, which will greatly scale your rewards. Right now, the bosses that are available, even the hardest bosses, are like very like achievable. Very achievable. So as they go, they'll add more endgame like bosses and endgame like farm strategies and stuff. Or things to farm. Like right now, you can work towards citadels. Like out on the map, there are citadels that you can kill to get keys to fight the Arbiter, which is like the Big Daddy boss. You can go to these little like corrupted areas to get little maps that will have special stuff on it, like bonus XP or bonus rarity, bonus mob packs, things like that, just to make crazy maps. They have like deadly boss maps, which can drop special rewards and stuff. So if you're playing trade, you can find ways of farming a bunch of resources to buy gear, or craft gear to sell for more resources to buy gear, whatever you want to do. Then if you're playing SSF, you'll actually have to make use of those different mechanics to get stuff that you need in particular. But they're definitely still adding to the end game as we go, but that's a few things that you can do right now. But yeah, maps are kind of like where that all takes place. But you also have like the Trial of Sekimas that you could farm, the Trial of Chaos to farm if you want. They're gonna have more trials eventually. But a lot of that end game takes place in maps, yeah. What's up, dude? Game time, nice. Haven't played since we had 3 chapters out. Yeah, so Act 4 and then the interludes are pretty fun. Oh, you got it, Jake. Thanks, man. Oh, Giant's Blood's alright.
Go on.
I don't have enough strength to use Giant's Blood, but
Treasures.
I even think Giant's Blood would be kind of fun with this build. I think it could be kind of cool. We're not quite there yet, though. Not quite strong enough. Not enough strength for Giant's Blood yet. But yeah, I mean, at some point we could get beefy enough. But I mean, really, the one-hitters are doing just fine. I really don't like less recovery. We should try a map though, where we don't use what's it called? Rage. Berserk. We will do a lot less damage, but I am kind of curious on like these less regen maps if we just chuck it on and see how it feels. Or honestly, Herald of Ash could be fun for clear as well. If there's a boss, cool. But if there's not, do it. I'll just try this for a little bit. But Herald of Ash could be kind of fun for clear. Gives you 25% attack speed and 50% action rating. Okay, cool. But you'd have to actually build glory for that. Okay, let's go down here. I don't see any areas that are like extra, like +1 monster level. So it's not a tower right there. That is a tower. My game's freezing. Don't do that. Yeah. Good. You alright? Yeah, that'll help get you your strength for sure. That help you out? I don't know if that does help actually. It's really having to think this over. Dang. No upscale felt like it was okay. Oh my gosh, it's really struggling. Wow. We'll see how it goes. Giant's Blood is nice though, because it lets you wear a shield, which is like kind of the big thing behind Giant's Blood. The shield is juicy. That definitely helps out a lot. We just do a full restart here. There it goes. I don't think the downscaling really had anything to do with it, did it? Let's just find a map and send it. Just a quick one. Okay, so let's see if my damage is okay. Have you thought about doing a Lightning Warrior? Is there an Ice Warrior build? Oh, there's definitely Herald of Ice and Herald of Thunder Warrior builds for sure. Definitely. I'm not really much of an elemental guy. I kind of like physical builds, physical damage builds. That's my personal favorite, but I mean, if I was gonna do an element, fire just sounds cool because you have a lot of fire stuff on your tree. But ice, using Herald of Ice is one of the gnarliest ways of like mega clearing packs in the game. And anybody can play Herald of Ice, but you can do some really neat Herald of Ice stuff with Warbringer in particular, because Warbringer can make it so that any damage that they do breaks armor. So you could use like Herald of Ice to break armor. It's like a gigantic AoE explosion will break their armor, and then you can use Armor Explosion to make another AoE explosion from breaking armor. That sounds really fun. But yeah, you can use like, you know, Herald of Ice, Stampede Titan, like that's what Blood Rage is doing with his guy. And I think that was working pretty good for you. You're doing something different now though, right? An ornate plate. People still using ornate plates? Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, Herald of Ice Stampede, yep, just for blasting massive AoE everywhere, yeah. And if you can farm really hard as that build, then you can just sort of figure out your single target, right? Just gotta do damn. I mean, honestly, I feel like we're doing enough damage still, right? Without Berserk, feels kind of fine. I like Berserk, but I also like not degenning really hard. I mean, I feel like we're degenning hard anyway, though. Look at us. Where's that coming from? You recover health too, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're not dying as... Maybe we're... I don't know, we just... It feels like my health is just getting drained anyway. I don't know if Berserk really matters, but it would matter on this map. Because we have... What, how much less reduced? 40... Yeah, we have like half the recover that we usually have, so... My war cries still give us good recovery, though. Because we have that, like, extra modifier power on maps right now. So whenever we roll a map, when we put it in and run it, it's like even more of an effect than it says in the map thingy. Just powerful stuff. Like what happened to that guy. But so do the rewards though too. So all the rarity and whatnot that we would get. Yeah, I do want to play D4 this season. Yeah, that's this week. So I think we will, man. How about you? I think we will. Looks kind of cool. Some of the chaos effects look like it'll make your character play a little bit different than before. But yeah, I'm down. The B-Lorts. Checking in, bro. Exploders and regen reducers. Yuck. Shockwave Totem, Forge Hammer, Seismic Cry. Yeah. Yeah. The Forge Hammer Shockwave Totem, that's some tech right there, yeah. Like to buy things? Bro, buy yourself some gifted subs to the stream then, man. Pop off. Hit us with it, brother. We need it, bro. I don't think September gets you a discount on gifted subs, but hey, man. If you're feeling it, dude, feeling gifty, go for it, bro. If you need to spend some money, bro, I mean, we have some options for you. But enjoy the new Apple Watch too, man. Track them steps, dude. Get it going. Oh, why not then, man? Why not? We got it for feeling gifty. Big flex of the 5 gifted subs, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. That's some big pump for us on a Saturday night. Thank you, man. Feeling the Apple Watch flex right there. Love that. Thank you, dude. Hitting us with it. Make sure you guys show them some love in the chat. Pump them up. What all does that new Apple Watch do? Bro, the stuff that they were showing off where it like translates stuff. I don't know if that's Apple Watch, but where it translates stuff for you in real time, that's actually really cool, isn't it? You can do an Ice Titan or Mercenary better. Or can you do an Ice Titan or Mercenary better? I don't know. I mean, I would rather play Titan. It also it kind of depends on like what do you want to do with your character. I mean, Titan probably does slams pretty well. Mercenary might do other stuff well. I don't know. I'm certainly more familiar with like Warrior and Titan. Back to sleep yesterday? Nice. Did you get some good rest? Yeah, we used Whoop to do that in the past. That was fun too. I'd rather play Titan, but if you wanted to mix things up and play some merch, you could. Oh, bro, you're too kind to us, Mr. One Man Left. And big flex for you, pumping us up. I had to play some different games this week. I had to get a little bit of like WoW in the mix and stuff like that, but for some Saturday night gaming, man, I'm just feeling that PoE, brother. Just feeling that PoE. How you doing, man? Hope you guys had a great stream. Good time. Be gaming, brother. Just logging in and killing some stuff, man. Logging in, killing some mobs. But thank you, dude. And welcome, guys. Come on in. Warbringer Merc is fun. 3 mortar totems firing grenades. Yeah. They are kind of like the totem guy. It's funny, I do like Titan, but Warbringer does a lot of cool stuff. They have, they're like a little bit more specialized, right? How do we feel about Berserk? I mean, I feel like it's either way is fine. It's just like if we have these reduced regen maps, we might want to try that a little bit more frequently. Give it a go. Guess alright for 5 hours? Oof. That's rough. But welcome on in, guys. Very glad to have you. I love me some PoE. I am definitely not like a, like super high-level PoE player like Mr. One Man Left, but I am a big-time PoE enjoyer. And he's been pumping me up quite a bit recently, man. I appreciate that. That's my dude right there. A warm welcome from the PoE homies. I appreciate that. We're running around. I might just blast through this area real quick and get our tower and then see what else is going on. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing the game. I just like killing monsters. Just kind of seeing what the end game holds. I don't really have a big objective for my guy right now. I'm gonna admit, just chilling. Can't bench, I hurt your right shoulder, so I finally exited my 2-year bulk phase and dieting on down. Honestly, man, like that's fine. Using like a new game launch to diet down is really a good strat. My left shoulder is kind of weird right now too, so I've been taking it easy on pressing movements. That's all right, because I'm kind of like in a phase of my training where I probably need to be recovering and stuff anyway. So we're definitely going up in weight. That's kind of what I should be doing anyway. We're doing my dad mode training style where I'm working out like, I don't know, 4 days a week for like an hour, just kind of hitting it and moving along. But yeah, I feel like I'm also kind of off the bench right now too. Sucks, but whatever. We'll get back to it. Yeah, I don't really know what's up with my shoulder, but it's not like hard injured. Like I didn't like, you know, have like an acute moment where I was like, oh crap, that hurt. It's just kind of like maybe like an overuse kind of thing. I finished my bodybuilding show and I was just like eating more, having a blast, doing like, I don't know. I was doing like sets of push-ups between like every exercise that I was doing, and I think my shoulder's like, brother, you gotta chill out on that a little bit. We're gonna need a little bit more recovery than that, so it's all good. All good. I really appreciate the raid though, man. And you and me, we're gonna be just fine. I'll give you, you're gonna be going down below 200. I want to be coming up above 200. I'll give you a high five on the way by, man. That'll be the plan. But yeah, for me, my PoE grind, it's like I love this game too much to not just like play it at all. But a little bit of Saturday night gaming sounds about right to me, man. But yeah, I haven't really done much on this character in a couple days, so I think he's never hitting 98 because it's just gonna be like, I'll probably die here and there, you know. Get my HP drained by that that Abyss debuff or tank something stupid. You know, it's gonna happen. But we can still log in and kill some stuff. All good. A low 5 to the shoulder. Wait, what now? I gotta read through what I'm talking about here. Olympia's next month, is it? Year's going by kind of fast. Yeah, I mean, I competed this year. We qualified for Worlds in November, but I think we're not gonna do that this year, man. I think that where my physique is at, I could diet down, and I could practice my posing a little bit, you know, be a little bit leaner, pose a little better, and maybe place okay at Worlds, but where I'm at right now is like, I'm not in that like world-beating physique. So, and we got a lot of stuff going on. So it's time for me to focus up and make some gains for a bit, and we'll compete again in a couple years, probably. Oh, a low 5. Now, I got okay mobility. It's just like, it's like, my shoulder's not hurt, but it's like thinking about being hurt, you know what I mean? No, I got your joke now, okay. My brain's in Zug Zug Warrior PoE mode. I have no reading comprehension right now. There is only Zug. There is only Leap Bone Shatter, you know what I mean? All I know is Leap, Bone Shatter, maybe the occasional War Cry. Yeah, I gotta have the power beats. I'm gonna get the AirPods. Gotta have power beats. I gotta go over my ear. Body weight, free curl, sheesh, man. Got a real good show 3 years ago, super lean. I might try to get back to it. Yeah, I mean, again, like you were saying, I mean, if you're not able to lift real heavy right now, that's a dieting phase right there. That's just some free shreds. May as well. This doesn't take as much to maintain muscle as it takes to, you know, gain it in the first place. And 1 second. What's your opinions are on Requip Gaming's Warrior build and max roll? I'm not familiar. You have to tell me a little bit more about it. It's cool. A lot of people were like real down in the dumps on Warrior, like after reading the patch notes, and then the actual game comes out, and there's all kinds of, you know, relatively viable Warrior builds. You know, we've got good old Bone Shatter. We got people stampeding. We got people Forge Hammer Fisherin. We got people. What else? We got. I heard people just do much attack speed and just bone shattering around the map, which I definitely, when I was playing, got one of those speed shrines, and I was like, bro, somebody is gonna be doing this. I feel like you could just zip across the map with this, and now I'm hearing some people doing that as well. That's really funny. So, Warrior definitely feels like it's got some builds, but I'm not familiar with that one. What's he up to? Right, Sunder. Yeah, people are sundering and earth shattering and all kinds of fun stuff. So, ooh, they're doing. Karn is doing the little gem that makes your shield slams fissures go in a straight line for shield wall. That looked really cool. So there's all kinds of neat builds. Do some maps together. I'm probably just gonna solo, bro, but thank you though. I'm just gonna run around and bone shatter some stuff. Thank you though. Just gotta cruise for a little while, man. Just gotta cruise and chill. What's my DPS so far? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't think I kill bosses particularly fast, but we've been able to do all the T3 bosses, so that's cool. I think they're a lot easier this time though. We even kind of are chilling through tier 3 Simulacrum. I have not done Uber Arbiter yet though. Partially because I'd rather just sell those keys that you get from the Calamity guys. Oh yeah, Thorns builds too. Yeah, you can definitely get enough damage on your mobility skills to just clear. like, I could be clearing with Leap Slam, but Bone Shatter is just so nice. But if Herald of Ash and Herald of Blood together let you kind of like chain clear, and that's really nice. Yeah, whenever I was making this character, I always figured at some point I would stop Bone Shattering and just do Leap Slam or maybe even Stampede for clear, and I don't know, Bone Shatter has just continued to feel really good and just be really nice. So I just haven't done it. But yeah, just haven't done it. It still feels really good to Bone Shatter stuff. How's my Bone Shatter AoE so massive? Probably just a combination of AoE on the tree and maybe some AoE in the skill. I don't know. Have you seen the exclamation mark build video? Still made Sleep Slam. Want to try everything? Yeah, definitely. I like Carnaris' builds too. I wasn't looking at any builds at the beginning just because I wanted to like see where whatever I did took me. But then when I finally checked in on what he was up to, I was like, nice. We're doing something very similar, so I must be on the right track. Is the most recent YouTube video updated? Yeah, I have not updated the written guide, but yeah, the one that if you're on Twitch and you type exclamation mark build, if it links you to the 97 one, that's the one. Is that what it linked? Yeah, the one that's for level 97 is update. Yep, up to date. It's really not like super complicated. We do have Atalui's on there, and we do have the Undying Hate on there, so there are some expensive items at this point, but it doesn't really require those. I think the skill tree or the passive tree changes a little bit because of the fact that we are using some time loss rubies. But the cool thing is we've also kind of tracked the course of the build up to till then too, so how do I think this game compares to PoE? So I'm kind of a casual dad gamer. So I actually like this game a little bit more than PoE 1. Maybe that's, you know, because I'm kind of a noob at PoE. But I mean, I like PoE 1 a lot. I just think I like the combat of this game a little bit more, actually. And even though I've been playing PoE 1 for a long time, I do just prefer this one. But I think it is not quite on PoE 1's level in terms of like content, for sure. PoE 1 has been around for a very long time and has layers and layers of leagues and mechanics that it's got going for it that this game just doesn't have in its third season of early access. But I think that it definitely is going to continue to grow and be awesome. So I mean, I think it's a game that you very easily put, you know, thousands of hours into already if you want to. I think it holds up well. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, those are the guys from Mana's chat, but I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that like the Giga Juicer PoE guys, that they just don't have the super endgame like crafting and challenge that they love from PoE 1, right? It's just not there yet. The endgame doesn't have all these layers and all this content where they can make just astronomically powerful characters and then have astronomically challenging content to test those characters against. It's just not there yet. But I think as like a kind of a newer player, I think PoE 2 is a more welcoming experience, and it's also not as like the T3 Pinnacles are definitely very reasonable for someone to take on and conquer. But it's almost like they're a little too easy, right? But what that allows people to do is people who are kind of new to the game, they come in, they get the feel for this stuff, they get through endgame, they can take a build through endgame and kill the bosses, and they're like, okay, cool, I can do that. And then it gives them room to build onto that, like actually make like Uber Zesht, Uber dude, you know, like, because the tier 4s aren't even in the game, right? We have like the campaign version, or like the, you know, the starter version, tutorial version, and then you have two slightly harder versions, but the third version isn't like insane, right? So it feels like they've got room to add on there. But I mean, I like PoE 1 a lot, but I do like this one better. But I think part of that is because I am maybe like a more casual, like kind of newer player. So the content that currently exists in PoE2 is built for speeding through the game, and the devs have actively tried to inhibit that gameplay. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like really experienced PoE players probably speed through the game. But I feel like a lot of people are still like in acts right now, believe it or not. Like they're not just like only grinding this game, right? And yeah, crafting is way better too. Like the graphics a lot better, yeah. PoE2 has more builds that are in-game viable? Really? Okay. Interesting. Impact Shotgun has a lot of AoE, does it? Okay. I wasn't even really sure that it added more AoE, but it adds like, it adds more damage to the, like the AoE that it does, I thought. Because I don't, does that, I've always wondered, does that talent that scales your aftershocks that you create yourself, I don't think that affects Bone Shatter's AoE, even though it says that it's an aftershock, you know? Thinking uniques that will fit my build? The unique that fits it the most is the Undying Hate gem for Jewel. But, I mean, you could probably chuck on the helmet that gives you all that, like, crazy damage and movement speed while surrounded, but that's not really what I'm doing with this guy. I feel like I'm building this guy to be tankier than, like, really fast and high damage. He seems, like, plenty fast. But, yeah, you could do that if you wanted to. I don't think there's any other uniques that, like... There's also, like, since we have so much armor, there's boots that you could get where your armor gives you some deflection chance. That's kind of cool. Saw that from Carnarius, though. Shoutouts to him for that one. I'm not really using any uniques besides the Jewel. The Jewel is plenty. See. There's nothing else we could take that. Chaos damage. I don't think that's anything. Might just re-roll. Maybe take this and re-roll one more time so I can defer that once more. So thankfully this build is dang near like SSF viable, I would say. Just due to the fact that it doesn't really require any uniques. Uniques are cool, but definitely doesn't require them. Alright. That'll do. We done? The Undying Hate Jewel, I'll show it to you. I am using two uniques, but they're both jewels. So I'm using Undying Hate, which gives you, if you use the Tech Rod version, it gives you this, where you regenerate 1 life per life spent, or 8 life spent, and more cost of life skills, but that goes really well with Atalui's, which scales based on life spent, right? So it makes you do a lot of damage. Then I have this little guy in here, which is just a nice source of max res, rage on hit, and big armor from equipped body armor, which is just, we're scaling our body armor quite a bit, so it's nice. Real nice. PoE doesn't have enough content to filter builds, yeah. Well, that's what I mean, is like, I think that's a good thing at this point, right? I think that helps. Oh, it gave it another socket. That's not really what people want, though, is it? Like the first positive outcome I've ever had on one of these things. I think so. Plop her in there. Anything here that we want to do? They're both temp chains, of course. The talent points are insane. It's cool though, man. It's really cool. I'd say for me that PoE 1 has accrued many points of build constriction that makes it less and less fun. Really? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I never really get that far in PoE 1. I really like the game, but I'm not like a Giga Blaster. Again, if the streams did really, really well with PoE 1, I would play a whole lot of it. But it's a little bit niche. A little bit niche. I still love it though. Just being real with you. This recovery is gross. Let's just go knock this map out in there real quick. Send it. You should try it, baby. Lords, you should try it. Definitely should. Do you feel like people have the same like defenses in this game? Because I don't. I might be really bleeding myself out with rage. We'll see with berserk.
Steel yourself.
I feel like this game has, you know, they have like the main defenses, right? You have armor life, ES evasion, but I think it's kind of funny, right? Because at least there's that. I don't know. I really like the setup of PoE 2. I think it's pretty dang cool. Feeling a little FPS slowdown in an environment like this, though. Does look nice, though. Let's clear these fools out. I mean, I feel like once we get rolling and my regen is rolling, then it's still enough. But you 100% can clear with Leap Slam. Just to kind of go back to that. 100% can. I just really like Bone Shatter. It's just super nice. Just clears up mobs so nicely. But like, if the combination of Herald of Ash and Herald of Blood kind of give you that like full smooth clearance that's bigger than the AoE of Leap Slam and it just like wipes mobs out, then yeah, that's probably pretty nice. I haven't seen that one or played it, but if it sort of creates like the trample toe effect, I think when I was clearing with Leap Slam, it felt the best when I had trample toe. And so if it creates that trample toe kind of chain explosion effect, then yeah. Oh my gosh. Technique, let's go, bro. Big flex for you, pumping us up with the raid. What were you guys playing tonight? Always playing Warrior, bro. You know how it is. What were you guys up to this evening, man? We weren't playing some PoE, were you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, come on in, dudes. Anchor Raiders. What's up, brothers? We are just chilling tonight, man. We're on our Saturday night chill gaming sesh. Just what do we feel like playing? It's PoE, man. It's PoE. Oh, you have a bleed mage. Oh, that's juicy. Nice, man. Yeah, Borderlands. We played a little bit of Borderlands. I liked it all right. I did. I liked it all right. I do like the Borderlands series. I feel like if I'm looking for kind of like a loot grind, though, I'm still kind of just hooked on PoE. We were doing a little bit of WoW this week. I even checked out some of the like the fresh start servers of Throne and Liberty, because I didn't play Throne and Liberty when it first was available in NA, because it launched like 2 weeks after the War Within, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to hop off of WoW right now to play that, so decided to give that a try. But yeah, man, after all that, little Saturday night gaming, man, gotta get on PoE. I love PoE so much, dude. I love this game. I think it is turbo fun. Got a nice little Leap Bone Shatter and Warrior guy going here too, so. Oh, nice. Gotta give me an Abyssal Echoes, or like that. We're just killing mobs, man. Just doing stuff. Sending it. Did I play PoE much? A little bit, yeah. Probably like a couple thousand, at least 1,000 hours. I was not digging it when it first launched, but a lot better now. PoE, yeah, nice. Playing Big Boy Amon, of course, of course. If you were to organize a collab with some PoE creators, would I do it? Yeah, of course, yeah, sure. Give it a try. You combine your warrior build with theirs. Oh, nice, yeah. Good, man. Thanks for checking it out. That's awesome. Thanks for supporting the content too. Giving the builds a gander. Thanks, man. Yeah, I like to play real basic stuff, so works out. But I like D3 or PoE 1 better. Yeah, the big like screen clearing explosion, just like, oh. Yeah, Bone Shatter does that really well. I think I like PoE 1 better than D3. But D3 and PoE 1 are pretty different. Like, PoE 1 is fast, but it's not necessarily like just, you know, like colorful candy streamlined, you know? It's got a little bit more resistance to it. It definitely has like the loot grind and you can get your character really fast and stuff, but no, D3 is just like streamlined, just, you know, really basic ARPG goodness, you know? There's nothing real crazy about it, but it's fun. I mean, I've enjoyed my time with D3. I still play D3 on the Switch when we're traveling and stuff. That's like one of my go-to travel games. Raven, let's go, bro. Big flex for you, pumping us up, man. I know, dude. Raiders coming in showing some love. Thank you, thank you. How's Leap Slam scaling for me? So I'm only using Leap Slam as a stun primer. So I actually have a couple different things on Leap Slam that are reducing its damage. I still have it as a level 20 skill gem because I like it, but now we are trying to reduce the damage that Leap Slam does. So I have it attacking faster, I have it doing more AoE, I have it stunning more, all at the expense of damage, because I want it to do not as much damage. Because what I'm doing is I'm killing stuff with Bone Shatter. That big AoE is the Bone Shatter afterwards. So enemies get primed for stun, and you do one of these to them. You do a little pow, whack them. Doesn't do much to them unless they're primed for stun, but if they are primed for stun and you Bone Shatter them, it will heavy stun them, and that heavy stun makes it like do a big ol' AoE. Bow. And that kind of chains when it hits other enemies and stuns other enemies. It does this big like chain explosion that just kills the whole screen. It's so good. So nice. But there are other ways that you can do that sort of thing. Like, if you like big explosions, Stampede is really nice. We're talking about doing Leap Slam just to like kill stuff, and that works out pretty well too. Warrior's not ultra fast. Oops. But it is pretty good at one-shotting whole screens, and I love that. Deirdre's Undoing, what's that? Forge Hammer with Earthshatter and Warcry one-shots pinnacle bosses? Yeah, definitely. I'm just rolling slamming bosses still. I'm doing like the old style, but that Earthshatter does sound really fun. I need to set that up at some point. Here you go, Toasty. There's that too, if you want to have like a way to look at it. 200% of your intelligence is damaged. Okay, that's not gonna be good for me right now. That's for sure. So the diamond is Heart of the Well. The important things are all res and armor. That's the most important thing. Increase armor from equipped body armor.
I have a buyer.
Oh, nice. Enjoy that, bro. Enjoy that. May it serve you well. Are we going for another boss? Another tower yet? That looks kind of grody, but I think we'll be okay. It's kind of yuck. PoE does continue to get better and better at PoE 2. It's kind of grody. I think we're okay, though. I think we'll be alright. You can also get 15% of leeches instant on heart. Yeah, I just don't have any leech at all at the moment. That little box, that's from part of Titan Ascendancy. It's pretty funny. That's one of its Ascendancy perks. So that Ascendancy perk isn't very strong, but you need to do it in order to path to hulking form, which is very powerful. So you get this little guy, strengthen this little guy, and then you get strengthen in this guy. 50% increase effect of all small passive skills. Hey, Toasty Buns, big flex, sorry man, pumping us up. Thank you, dude. You got it, man. So this node gives you 50% effectiveness on all these little ones. Not the big ones, not the stats, but all these little ones that you're traveling around with. That would give you like 10% melee damage. Now it's 15. This 15% armor is now 22. I mean, the 20% armor is now 27% increased armor. Like, things like that. Massive. Massive. So you can get a lot of extra juice on your character for that. Makes Titan really cool. And you also get that little inventory slot, which is great because my inventory is like constantly full. But now you can just use it to hold on to your maps and stuff. It looks fun. Yeah, it is cool. Thanks, man. I like it. So I'm down to go see what this guy is, but I need to juice up a hammer in case it's like the monkey god or something. Yeah, we're not messing around with that. Not playing around with you. Can you drop your loot already? Oh, that was their loot. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Now, if you like big old AoE, then this you're gonna like this build. But I mean, Titan's pretty good for AoE in general. You can invest more into slams if you wanted to as well, but we actually have invested out of slamming as hard, and we are just doing. Let's click that off. We're doing extra health and extra armor to get tanky. That's why I'm calling it a Juggernaut. I don't know if you guys played PoE 1, but there's an ascendancy in PoE 1 called the Juggernaut, and they do pretty much all the things that this character does. Stack a bunch of armor, have your armor apply to elemental damage taken, be not real fast, but you can't really be slowed that much, and run around and hit hard. But most of the focus is tankiness. So yeah. Yo, Raven, thank you so much, bro, for the Super Saiyan Ascension over there on the YouTubes, brother. Thank you, man. Popping off on both platforms. That's my dude right there. Thank you, man. That's some damage. Yeah, we do all right. We do all right DPS. Not necessarily tuned for like big deeps, but right, you guys better watch yourselves. That regen reduction is the scary thing. That always makes things weird. Come on, let's keep going. Gotta find some more demons, then some more density. That's what Technique was talking about right there. Look at this. Boom! Boom! As many mobs as you can muster. Send them my way. Boom! Bring them on. They're at that breach. Isn't that nice? Isn't that juicy? Especially in this new league where like every map has these just gigantic fights. I'm actually doing a little bit too much damage in this one. We didn't make this map delirious, so things are kind of dying in an awkward way. Not always able to be bone shattered. They're kind of just like dying on their own. There we go. We're going down to the depths. Sure. Density. We love the density. And thank you, Raven. And Big Flex for you pumping us up over there on the YouTubes as well, man. Thank you, dude. Mob explosions for Fairgrave Lich Pops. You need that density. Yeah. Anything that, well, like that chains off of itself is insane. Just gotta watch out for these guys. They don't have the debuff. You know what? You guys are acting weird, man. They do have the debuff, do they? No. Anything that stops my regen is really yucky. There we go. Those guys didn't have it, I don't think. They had like poison, but yeah. We can die to degen effects. Like, if it disables my regen and does damage, it's like crazy damage. I regen, like right now, run jumping around, we're regenning like 1,000 life per second. Right? Times more. And we're also costing a lot of life right now to myself too, because of our berserk thing. We're degenning like 3% of my life per second. So then you get something like this, which cancels out my regen. Then my health just starts to burn. It's scary. A piece. If we don't like fighting guys, we just throw a hammer at them. Usually handles business. We have like the tactical nuke we can drop in. Yeah, that ground degen is so scary. I hate it. Yeah. Are the ones that like blink on top of you and drop their little junk all over the floor? Yeah, what the heck, man. That's craziness. No, I don't play PoE 2 on the Switch. I play Diablo 3 on the Switch, sorry. Diablo 3 is great on the Switch. It's like my go-to Switch game when we're traveling and stuff. It is really streamlined and basic and nice, but you can, you know, once you level your guy up, you can get into those rifts. Nice. What is this guy up to? What are you doing? What's wrong with you? Why are you not dead? Where's my mana? We don't have mana. I use my life as my resource to cast spells and stuff. And in doing so, I ramp up my regen a lot, and I increase my damage too. I have a gem that makes me do more damage per life spent on spells. I spend all my life on spells. Or I you know, I exclusively spend life as my resource for spells, and I spend 50% more life from my little gem that I have, my little jewel. Kind of cool, huh? Oh, you'll get the full deets on that one, Toasty. So we have the build video that I linked you, but we also have all the little like build updates along the way too, so you can kind of see like how the guy got put together and how things worked as I was leveling and stuff. You put back to life, you think? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Looks pretty dead. Sweet. Sweet. Laptop is dead. I need something to play. Okay, yeah. D3 on Switch. That's good stuff. It is good stuff. I mean, if you have a Steam Deck, you can play this on Steam Deck, probably. Also, remember, PoE 1 is if you wanted to play that, that's free, so. Yeah, I think D3 is great on Switch. It's cool. It even has, like, a different, like, camera angle and stuff. It's a really nice game for that. This guy's pretty chill, though. So if you guys are liking the looks of it, yeah, give it a try. The armor stacking with armor taken, or armor reduces LE damage, makes him pretty cozy. Some of the chaos stuff is real scary still, so you gotta get your chaos res up, and having your armor apply to chaos damage feels really good. And then watch out for those degens. Nice Toasty. Also, like skipping drops for depths because the drops have been so lame. Oh, I mean, like, stacking up those little crafting thingies is pretty good. Ours like 95 keep dying. That's real, bro. That's real. Are you using those omens of amelioration? These little guys? I don't die too much. I try not to. But if you do die, instead of 10% XP loss, it's 2.5, which that definitely helps. But yeah, I feel you. I mean, the game has some you know, punishing elements to it, which I think is good. It's good to have some kind of, you know, reason to not die. Look at us go, man. Roadski pumping us up too, man. Big flex for you. Thank you, dude. Something I can sit and zone out. Yeah. Diablo's good for that. Hey, look. A Chaos Res ring with some life on it. That's nice. That's awfully nice. I could go for a little Exalt skis, I bet. What's up, jokes? Let's see. Everything else just gets chucked up in there. These are actually something you can sell for a little something something. A little something something. Alright, so that was our tower. Now, what do we want to put in the tower? Gents? I think I still like experience, man. I really should give up on the experience dream, but I just haven't wanted to yet, man. I have not wanted to give up on the experience dream yet. Being real with you. I still like gaining XP. I am perhaps a fool for that, but it is what it is. It is. I don't really need splinters as much. Additional rare monster is okay. We like it when they spawn like, what is how much is that? 5. Thing is, we do get like extra effect of it. Yeah. Okay. We'll take the 10%. Now, what else we got? Ritual with XP would be fine. More magic monsters instead of reach splinters, sure. Let's see. So we have 2, and then we can either do ritual. Ritual's usually pretty good. We could do delirium. We could do map boss. feel like we got to make sure we keep the ritual gains going, man. But 6% isn't that great. Preferring cost less? I mean, we do like ritual. Ritual is kind of awkward when it gets eaten by the abyss map thingy. Oh, that's fine. That'll do. Show my settings. Which settings are you interested in? At the 75 doing your first 3 maps? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a great place to be. Maps for the first time is lovely. That is lovely. Oh, sweet. So we can hit this over here? Oh my goodness. Nice. Aha. Alright. We have a +1 to... Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. We have 2 +1 to monster area. Bro, look at these towers, though, man. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We may need to get all these towers first. Could be a very juicy area of the map to farm. Interesting. All right, BRB 1 second. We'll keep pumping. This is looking very, very potentially juicy. Look at that. If the Omen, yes, get you that. It'll help out a lot. But it shouldn't be too expensive either. You're back. Alrighty. Oof. Definitely, there is a lifesaver Omen, but I'd rather just keep the XP. Okay, I think we actually do need to do this. I think this is a little bit too juicy to pass up. We have to kind of path there pretty hard. But look, I think we have more corrupted area over here. There's a lot of juice on the maps these days, man. So, we could go around this tower. Let's do that. Yeah, I mean, if we have the possibility, boys. We have the possibility, we have the technology. It's our duty. It is our duty to go claim the juice, I think. Isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, graphic settings. That's what I'm rocking with right now. About right. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. Thanks for the raids too, man. I love this game so much. So when we can have some good streams with it, I cannot tell you how much it means to me, man. I cannot tell you. This is my favorite game, and we haven't been playing it as much because we got to make sure we're spreading the love a little bit, making sure we're handling business in our other games and stuff and whatnot. But I love this game so much. But cranking out the content for it and doing the streams with it is an absolute blast to me. So again, 1 mana left, and Technique, thank you guys so much for the raids tonight too, and all the homies tuning in from their channels. Very glad to have you guys here. Always welcome. So this is one of those maps where they have stun threshold reduction, is it? Is it though? I'm not sure. And Blood Rage, my man, thank you so much, dude. Pumping us up the 5 subs. Let's go, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's just that one Abyss mob is kind of overtuned. That's about it for me. Like, I'm not fussing too much aside from that. That one Abyss mob's overtuned. If bosses get all juiced up and get strong, you know, that because they're delirious and we're standing in their one-shot mechanics, that's on me, bro. That's on me. But yeah, that one mechanic from that one mob, that makes me. The degens, yes, those are overtuned, but whatever. Whatever. But yeah, I love this game. Thank you, Blood Rage, for pumping us up, man. You have been hitting us hard with the love on the PoE streams. Really means a lot, man. For sure. I was not sure to come across it. Doesn't take any damage in this. I think I've seen that guy before. Honestly, it not taking that much damage is not that bad compared to like it just roasting me, you know. Hello. There's some little mobs hiding underground, you know. Of course. Well, the shroud doesn't deal damage. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Guy's coming in hot. Maybe not. Then you get them together, yeah. Those two together, I just have to next it. See you later. Because I don't know what the defense to that degen is, right? Like, how are you supposed to deal with that? And I'm not sure if you are supposed to be able to deal with every mechanic. Maybe that's the idea, but we've had the same discussion on the stream a couple times now. It's like, what are you supposed to do against that, you know? Yeah, they just blink on you, just poop their little poison ground on you. Like, what the heck is going on? Because there's like the skull with red around it debuff, and then there's like the green aura debuff. One of them's like living blood, and there's desecrated ground, right? Spooky stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the numbers are messed up on it, but whatever, you know. Oh well. Yeah, something happened. Yeah, something happened. It kills you in like 1 second, you know. The disabling regen is particularly nasty because I mean I'm degenning hard anyway. But we're a battle beast, you know. We're in there swanging, living. Maybe Lords of Blood Rage though, carrying squads, my man. In addition to the raids, love it, man. Love it. Okay, these little guys hiding. Where are you? Come on out. Come on out.
I can't yet.
Was he hiding? We whacked him. Must have been. Let's see. Anything particularly cool? Because this looks like looking like a reroll here. I like these okay, but I really don't like them that much. Like I was saying, I would rather just mitigate a death. Because those things don't save you from the degen effect, for example. Because the degen stops all recovery, right? So you just die right through it. We learned that the hard way. I mean, I was pretty sure that's how it worked, but yeah, it'll proc it, and then like if you have the other one clicked, it'll just proc it, and then it won't proc the other one because you already used one for the instance. Like, all right, we made that mistake one time ever. Not doing that again. Now the cheat death ones are kind of nice against maybe like pinnacle boss fights. But outside of that, I'm always locking in the XP reduction. Ain't no way, right? Only for top end stuff, yeah. I respect that. I just like to take a look. I can't help it. But I think you have the right idea. Like, unless you see really good omens, just reroll. Like, you never really should be picking up anything that's not 1x1, right? I like picking up those rares, though. I can't help it. Never know, bro. Any rare to my gear? I used to. I don't have it currently. Not currently. I did for a little while, though. I think it helps. I think it makes a difference. But I've just prioritized having a strong character right now. I think it makes a difference, though. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I love the XP loss reducers. I get very emo about dying. But that helps a little bit, you know? Helps a little bit. Keep it going. Because right now it's like maybe 2%, maybe 2.5, hard to tell, XP per hour. So, you know, you're only losing an hour instead of 4 hours. Those things that are like under 2K. Yeah. Yeah, we have a whittling that we're deferring and an exalted of like homogeneity right now, I think. Or homogenization. I think it's homogeneity. I actually have never seen like a divine in the ritual yet, but I think maybe I need more rarity for that. You think something like that? Maybe. Haven't seen many divines though. Another one of those little fellas. Yeah. Definitely want to defer the whittling. Anything else though? I'm not sure. These little fellas again. It's like, I mean, I'll take it, but they may sell for something. Alright. Probably not much though. Doing T15s? Yeah, we're doing 6 mod delirious T15s. Pretty cozy. Uh-oh. Don't think the rarity influences items in the window? Yeah. I don't think we're dead here. I think the game is paused. Press escape, I did. We'll just close it out. I'm not gonna sit there. We'll be able to get back in, I'm pretty sure. It hasn't been doing that too bad recently, but yeah. Oh, well, all the more reason to worry about rarity then, right? Not to worry about it if it, you know, doesn't matter for ritual. We are in the Rusty Rust Bowl. We're about to bone shadow those fools too against struggling tonight. Dude, like I logged in and it felt like it was doing better. It looks like that bone shatter may have gone off. So what I was doing before is I was turning the graphics down, but also turning the upscaling like down. So it was like downscaled the resolution. And I would downscale it like all the way. But it looks really nice like this though, it does. But I'd rather have the FPS and performance over everything. Does look nice though. It does look good. But yeah, I could knock it down a little bit. Noticeably different resolution though, huh? It's a pretty big deal. I don't really mind looking at it like this, but it does, like, when you go from that to the other one, it does noticeably different. Maybe we could do 77 though. That's not that bad. But yeah, if you're able to max out graphics on this game, it looks gorgeous. But oh well. Does the follow age not work? I don't know. Not sure. You can definitely click your own name though, if you want to see like what it is. I mean, if you're trying to flex it, that's different, I guess. But yeah, if you want to see what it is, you can click your name, and that'll work. Oh, did we lose the delirium as well? Probably. I don't know if the downscaling really makes a difference or not, but we'll try it for a little bit. They're still working on that optimization, I suppose. There's another ritual around here somewhere. There we go. I don't wait. Oh, I thought there was another breach, but it's just a chest. Like, wait a minute. Sweet. Trying to flex. Oh, okay, okay. We'll hit that sub button to flex that sub. Then we'll hit the flex. How about that? That works too. Your sub badge will always keep adding up too. Flex that bad boy. Whole gameplay is one button. For me, clearing is mostly like 2 or 3 buttons, maybe. You can do just one button though. You could just clear with leave slam if you wanted to. But for me, we're smacking with bone shatter is what it is. Okay, Wiki's flex with 5 subs too. Thank you so much, man. Pumping us up. That's a big old flex right there. Thank you so much, man. Hitting us with it, bro. Padding that sub gifter badge too. Thank you, bro. Yeah, leap and then bone shatter, so it's 2 buttons. We can war cry as well. Against bosses, we'll probably press leap, rolling slam, some war cries. Maybe we get fancy, throw down a forge hammer, little double shout combo, hammer the gods. There's a little bit more going on with the boss fighting, but yeah, for clear, it's kind of cozy. Kind of cozy, huh? Kind of nice. What else we got? Anything cool? Never know, man. Sometimes these things got some neat stuff on it. Not this time though. Not this time. All right. Let's roll out. 10 years following is madness. I'll click on that right now. We made it, dude. We made it to 10 full years. That is insane, dude. Thank you so much, man. Hope you continue to enjoy the content over that time. And thank you so much for pumping us up tonight with the 5 gifties, man. That is insane. I wish you guys got the September discount on the gifted subs, but I think it applies to your own personal sub.
Take your time.
That's good. I know some people have been doing like a 6-month sub just to lock it in. Get you guys a discounted rate for the long haul, which is cool. Thank you, man, for the long-term support and pumping us up tonight. That is lovely. Dump that off.
This is what we have.
I think I need that. Sure. Sure, man. Oh, we'll just keep it rolling then, won't we? Why don't we? Mr. Hendricks, he got one of them too. Thank you so much, man. Welcome back, dude. Big flex for you. That was fun doing them keys. We got to do some more of those, man. That was fun hitting them keys. We got to do more. Look at that. We got a bunch of those maps that had the extra juice on it. That's fun. We're gonna need a few. We're gonna be moving along. I don't think any of these are gonna be delirious maps either. Oh, you want to tank a few, huh? Be competing some of our other tanks. But I'm not against it. I'm not against it, bro. Alright, we gotta sneak through all of this. Really shouldn't be that bad. Riverside's not... Let's run one of these. Just juicing the maps, man. It's kind of nice once your character gets strong enough, you can just run any map. And that feels nice, because I don't like rolling maps. I think I actually had a dream about it last night. Or I was at least thinking about it before I was falling asleep. I need to start rolling more T16s. We're almost out of them, but yeah, I could make like a whole map tab of just rolling a bazillion maps. Just try to roll, just make all of them 6 mod, all of them delirious. I don't know if I'm gonna put like the abyss mods on there, but just, I don't know, just roll a million of them and just make them T16s, or try to. Rolling T16 maps is kind of depressing. And they just fail, but I do need to roll a bunch of maps all at once. Especially if we do get to play more PoE, that's one thing I need to do. Just hammer them. Yeah, Blue Van was doing work, man. He was getting it done in those T-Patinis. try to push that Mythic Plus rating up a little bit. We could always do some more of those. Oh no, we're going backwards now. Oh no. I want to go backwards. Gotta go this way. Yeah, I think we're 7-12 now, but we'll make even more gains, right? He's an aight little pumper. Yeah, he was doing it, man. Just doing it. But if you like the tank, then we can rotate you in. I bet Hinkle wouldn't mind doing some DPS. You guys with a bunch of Mythic Plus alts, that's craziness. That's craziness. But I do appreciate you guys being able to kind of swap around. If I can just zug. Doing the deeps. Maybe that'll be one of my little off-stream projects at some point when I'm just chilling or something. We don't really have much time chilling. But we'll have to roll some maps. I don't want to roll maps on stream, it'll just be annoying. But we'll roll some T16s so we can keep finding these areas with +1 monster level in the corrupted zones or cleansed zones, and then run those things. I do like using the Abyss mod for the maps. That is cool. But maybe it's not worth it when you're trying to roll T16s. Not sure. Maybe it is. But then you do all the work and then it goes into a 14. It's just so depressing. Like, I hate that. So annoying. But if it goes for T16, I mean, it's kind of cool. You kind of need that if you are trying to get XP. And it's good for the loot, too. Omniphobia's here as well. Sweet. What's up, big dog? Get him out of here, man. Hit him with it. Reach endgame still seems like I'm at a stance to level 68 sorceress. I do okay DPS, get no XP from maps. Any tips? So you are definitely brand spanking fresh to the endgame. You are definitely just getting started. So what you want to do is make sure that you're getting into the higher map tiers. And the main way to upgrade the tier of map that you're in is make sure that you go to a boss map and kill the boss. And make sure you're running maps at least, like, once you're strong enough, run them at least with 4 mods. Oh my god. It has the debuff. Jesus Christ. That hurt. Is this the thing? Is it still alive? It is. Maybe the other one just had it. That's so much, like, it's so different than anything else that you fight when it has that mod. It's just completely on another level of damage. Jeez Louise. Alright. Sorry, I got distracted. Run your maps with at least 4 mods on it, so at least use a Regal and an Exalt, if you can. And then, to upgrade the tier of your map, run a boss map. If you kill the boss of the map, it will give you a Waystone that is 1 tier higher than whatever you ran. And also, if you're playing Trade League, like 1 Exalt, a couple Exalts, 2 Exalts can buy you really good gear to get started with. Like, get your life and resist in the right place, so you're not dying all the time. And then whenever you get your little Atlas points by doing the, like, cleansing the corrupted areas, I do recommend putting a few of those points into Waystone drop chance, just to make sure you have good map sustain. The main thing for map sustain is making sure you're running maps at a high enough, like, rarity to get the Waystone drop chance up a little bit. Complete the map, and you should get another Waystone. But having a couple different, like, Waystone drop chance nodes really helps, and then do the boss maps to upgrade your Waystones. And then as the Waystones increase their level, it will increase the mobs level of the map, and that's how you're gonna get good XP. That's one of the things I'm talking about. Running T16s and then running them in a +1 monster level zone that's because I want to get a little bit of XP too. It's gonna take a long time to get XP at this level, but it still can be done. It can be done. I probably should just lose the idea of leveling, but I don't know, it's still kind of fun. Yeah, getting good XP, also you can juice up the towers that you have. Make sure the towers are always irradiated to make sure they're +1 monster level, just baseline from the map. And then you can make sure that you're using little tablets that give you more experience, which is is nice. I am an XP enjoyer. That's good. And making your, like, I don't know if your, like, character's strong enough yet, but making maps delirious with the monster density is nice as well for good, good XP. Just loading your maps with monsters is good. Going for the mob density stuff on the Atlas tree early on is good. It depends on how powerful your guy is. But getting good gear upgrades is going to help you, you know, just take on stronger content. That's just the name of the game in PoE, is do the content, you know, farm up some loot, get stronger, take on stronger level content, get better loot, get better rewards, make your character stronger, you know, keep that kind of process going. That's the rotation right there. Is he coming back? Oh yeah, he is. Oh yeah, he sure is. He's over there just doing his thing. In the corner. There we go. Coming back again? Oh, good. Collarbones are nice. Sweet. You got this though, Terrence. You're just getting started though, bro. 68 just into maps. That's a really fun time. But it is a time where you gotta like get your character like figured out just a little bit. You gotta get your resists up. I think for a Sorc, what does Sorceress to do? Gotta be evasion energy shield, right? If you really get stuck, you can always look at like a build guide. Help you kind of get your bearings. I don't think that's any good, but
Have an order?
you say so. If you say so. Just big ES, a learning curve? Yeah, it's a very, very satisfying game. In the fact that it probably will kick your butt at least a little bit.
What do you
Definitely keeps things interesting. Spells have +1 to limit. What is this? +1 to limit. What does that mean? 84% delirious. Jeez Louise. That could be interesting. 84% delirious. What in the world? Frustrated college graduate? What's up, bro? And Big Flex for you, pumping us up. I remember I told Jenny that about your name and how it changed. She liked that. Went from frustrated college graduate. I like that too. What's up, man? Pumping a little bit of PoE, bro. Wait a minute. Is that the one that okay. I think I could sell that one. I don't think we need to hang on to that map. Yeah, all maps in range can be accessed is nice. Yeah, we gotta scroll past all the annuls. Those are troll entries right there. 50? Okay. Those are nice for hopping over and just going from like zone to zone. But I don't know. I don't really need that. I think it's a shop thing, yeah.
I'm sure someone
nice.
will want that.
It's PoE 2 overlay. Sorry, yeah, it might be a little bit harder to read on the ultra wide. 84% delirious. Oh boy. So we could go fight the boss? I think Ornate Chambers is like our best bet. I don't think I want to fight a boss at 48% delirious. I don't think so. What's this? What is going on?
Shipment sent.
Yeah, he wanted that instantly. I wonder if I put it as too little. I don't think so. 37% delirious. Oh, well. I mean, it should be okay. Delirious bosses can be kind of freaky. Yeah, we good though, frustrated. We real good tonight, man. You guys have been pumping us up tonight. Been doing straight energy shield in this work. That sounds about right. Don't even bother with evasion. Just take hits with energy shield. We can do pretty dang delirious maps. It's just that delirious bosses can be kind of a doozy. They just scale up, man. They get like a bunch of HP and stuff. Be spooky. Gotta watch it. Oosh. Oh. Hammer of the Gods is so nice for essences. I'm busy at school learning some skills for the job. Seems jacked up, bro. I feel that. I'm returning to a better sleep schedule though. I'm working on that. That's been a priority this past week. We were doing the combo of like, you know, daytime streams and evening streams again for PoE launch, and it was worth it. It was fine. It's just like, yeah, I feel you. Got to get back to normal. Although on weekends we do kind of jack the sleep schedule up again a little bit. Not really, but we do have to do evening streams on the weekends. It's fine. Well, we get to fire up some chill PoE today, and that's been going great. So I'm loving it. This is my favorite, like, just hop on and game. Maybe we can grind this game out too, but we're trying to make sure we get our WoW grind going the right way as well. Oh, probably want to complete the map and then do the expedition. Expedition is usually fine. I'm just not trying to troll. And I know this map boss is a bit of a thing. We gotta be ready. But if you guys want to see what it looks like when I fight a map boss, I mean, here we go. This guy's a little bit of a freak, though. What are you doing? What am I doing? Like, what the fuck is that, you know? Like, Jesus. Like, I have so much armor, too. I mean, like, we tanked it, we took the hit, but like 80% of my health. And it's not like a red, like, threatening attack. It's just like a normal bonk. It's a dodgeable bonk. Like, I could just roll away from it, but it was just like a, yeah, it's just like a normal bonk. It hits hard, but, you know, if we don't die to it, we regen up and we go, you know, go about our business. But yeah, that guy hurts. We need even more armor, man. Even more. But again, he's 37% delirious, and so it's like, okay. We do less damage, he does more damage, and it is what it is. The big dog. Bonk. Bonk. Farming up some more simulacrums. Oosh. Coming over there. Am I? I'm trying to jump over there. You gotta be able to jump that gap, bro. That's one thing that PoE really needs to step up to be a serious contender. You really have to make Leap Slam be able to jump over more stuff. Like, that's just insane. Like, imagine dying from that attack. Like, it's not a charged up attack. It's not a red, like, threatening. It's just a bonker. And that definitely would kill my character if I didn't have, you know, 100,000 armor. But we need more. We need more. Again, you guys making me believe the PoE stream dream again. You are. Even if PoE isn't the only game we play, like, I want to keep it on the menu. for nights like this where we're just feeling like, yeah, man, I just want to chill out and play a game that's just like, just feel like just chill, fun game, man. We can do it without like trolling myself, you know. Love it. Dang awesome stream with it. Love that. Alrighty. We still have our expedition to do. Let's do it. No path available PTSD, yeah. I guess they don't want it to have like as crazy range maybe is the issue. We gotta get a little further than that, right? I know I love these kind of games, Hendrix. I love them, but I like this one in particular. Just gotta kind of work it in. Let's see, we can do this. Gaining extra is chaos is a little spooky, but we're okay. Alright. Yeah, they can't be immune to fizz. We can't do that one. Everything else, good. I think we killed the regen reducer. I thought we did, but I'm still hurting. Probably just to the poison. That thing can hurt too. Those little snake dudes. There we go. We had that one night where we did a bunch of our logbooks that we had farmed up. That was pretty fun. That was good. Just fine. Hold on. Fiance into games with Minecraft Dungeons. Yeah, Minecraft Dungeons is fun. Me and Archer play that. Yeah. Those are called like dungeon divers. What you're calling like that. I just refer to those as just ARPGs. But yeah, definitely. Definitely fun. Me and Archer play that one. Archer just loves normal Minecraft. That's his jam right there. Oh.
Yes.
We have monks for Tempest Bell. Okay.
Can I help?
So is that kind of like is that like a totem thing? That's just how like Tempest Bell is just like that. Yo, Slugsnail going Super Saiyan 2 on us. Let's go, bro. Big flicks for you, pumping us up, hitting us with it, man. Thank you so much, dude. Oh, baby. Massive pumps right there, bro. Massive pumps. Thank you, man. I don't think, yeah, I think XP is probably a prefix too, right? Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. It's kind of nice. That combo is pretty juicy. What's this one? Reduced recovery rate. Yuck. And Blood Rage powering us up as well, man. And Big Flicks for you, hitting us with it. Love PoE2 and digging the Throne of Liberty Ground. Okay, you like that stream? That was fun. Yeah. We put a stream into that. I'd be down for more. I would. Definitely not against that. That was a pretty fun stream too. But I was like, yeah, let's do some of this tonight.
Take your time.
Down for more Throne of Liberty maybe this week. That could be cool. The Beepones. We do have reduced recovery rate, which does kind of suck, but
Keep
we'll
up
see.
the good
We'll see. We'll think about it. Where are we headed with this one? The tower? We're probably fine to do the tower with it. We have another tower right over there. Yeah, we'll be alright, I think. We have another one that's rolled and it's not as grody. 84% delirious. Well, we don't want to run the one that's delirious already because it'll override it. We may as well take the free delirium here. Alright, whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hit him with it. Nice to get John. What's up, man? So thanks for being a member over on YouTube, man. That's big time support too.
Everyone is simply
Means a lot, helps a lot. Thank you, man. I think once we get rolling, the reduced regen becomes not as big of a deal, but it is noticeable. And the exclamation mark build command should link it for you. Let me go ahead and grab that, and I'll pin that in both chats for you. Should have pinned that on YouTube for you guys as well. Here you go. Still pushing PvP in retail. You know, we've been doing a little bit more PvE recently, but we did have a really nice sesh of 3s on Thursday, I want to say. Real nice session of 3s on Thursday. That was pretty cool. I'll have to get that up on YouTube for you guys. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I've been pushing PvP in retail. But we definitely have still been playing retail. We did play like a ton of PoE for the first like week or so of launch of like the new league. And then we've been doing a little bit of oh hold on, I gotta get my bone shatter back in my other ability. Yeah, but then we've been doing some other stuff too. Oh, I did put it back in there. Okay, never mind. That guy just lived, he's just a tank. It's the beast. But what we've been doing a lot of PvE in retail. Yeah, the Sturge Guards combo, that was pretty fun sesh. Good stuff. Not too shabby. I mean, I think 2300 MMR right now is like okay. It's decent, isn't it? It's decent. Gotta be at least decent. Hammer this guy. Oh boy. He didn't even get hit by that? Are you kidding me? Try that again. Keep that to yourself. That little rascal. Ramp up that regen. Oh, hold up. That's my shrine now. I need that. Let's just make sure we're not seeing anything too terrifying on the debuffs. Good. Good, good. Why are you not dead? Bumpers. As last gasp. I think that's where they come back to life, huh? Keeps giving me these abyssal thingies on maps that are only level 79. We don't get like a good abyssal depths high level down there. Health out like 2600. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, I'm sure people are getting glad already, but definitely a little like more like chill to push later in the season. MMR being a little bit more inflated by that point. Seems like a decent time to do Epic Plus stuff though. Seems good. Seems good. Take that iron rune though. Thank you. What's that? Kind of special rune. What the heck that thing was? My damage is in kind of a weird spot this dungeon, or this map. Not sure how delirious we are, but that could have something to do with it. We're doing it though. Gonna be real good to play the game after this patch. Yeah, I feel like Legion Remix is gonna be kind of bumping as well. See, I do want to go back and do that depths. Is there a checkpoint? I mean, I'm gonna go all the way back there and do it. I kind of do. Kind of don't want to pass up at depths. But we should have some PvP videos up for you here pretty soon, B-Pones. We did we did post a Bajuthor video today on YouTube. Check out the young Bajuthor. That was a fun stream. We need to do more of that, I think. Legion Remix should be hype. So we have like Diablo 4 this on Tuesday. That'll be kind of crazy. I like D4. I'm definitely down for some Diablo. I am. Alright. Down we go. But yeah, we get the so they're gonna uncap conquest. They're gonna uncap like crests and stuff too, right? And that was a pretty good PvP session. I mean, I feel like I probably did secure me a couple of crests or a couple of Valor Stones too. So I think at this point we don't probably upgrade any gear. Like I've been holding off on the catalyst charge thingy. Probably need to see what happens with the vault before I do anything. All currency is warband transfer. That's cool. That'll feel nice. Oh no. Gotta check on that hammer. Can I go back to town from here? Takes me back to the bluff? Oh, okay, well, whatever. I mean, it's probably not gonna be good, right? I feel like bows are frequently more... Yeah, the Gemini bow, we'll keep that. Bows are more in demand by the meta class. I can't even pick up an alchemy orb. Oh my gosh. Super, dude, I can't pick up a thing. Drop one of these guys. Nobody uses that kind of shield anyway, do they? I don't think anybody needs a skill gem either. Level 19. Like one exalt, maybe. Probably not even. I want that loot, man. Good stuff. On your bonus with a one-handed shield and two-hander for the big hits. Yeah, that works. That works. That will definitely do. Until you get like enough armor that you don't need the shield anymore. Then you can rock the two one-handers and get some skill speed on them suckers. It's not like a fast build compared to fast builds, but it's definitely not too slow compared to other warrior stuff. You can go faster, but yeah, it feels pretty alright, man. I think you're gonna like it. One-hander and shield using a two-hander for the big hits, that still works for a long time. Once you get yourself some good one-handers, you can definitely pop off pretty good. Gotta get off of me with that chaos damage, brother. Here, 5. Look at that one. All right, good. I'm glad you're liking the build, though, man. Very glad to hear that. It's a nice progression. It's a nice progression. It continues to work well. Keep pumping, man. Weapons I have right now are pretty good, but they could be even better. Weird. They could be even better. If I had, that's not too bad. Especially if we had some, like, another socket on them. Then we could put even more skill speed on them, and that would be fun. Or damage. I mean, that damage would be fine, too. That would be sweet. Body armor is +1 charm slot. That's really weird. Like, how many charm? You can only have 3. Kind of awkward. But okay, sure, I'll take it. Sure, dude. What is this weird little guy? Strange little fella. I do like these Delirious maps. I do. I surely do. Alright. I was thinking to invest in a decent two-hander. Should I just hold off and my one-handers? That's what I did. I hope Axes will have some sweet slams. You think Axes will have slams? I feel like Axes are gonna be like bleed stuff. I think they'll have slams, huh? Let's see, man, we'll see. I don't know if I have that many more 10% experience. I think I might have to roll some. 9%. That sounds... I don't even think these ones are... They all rolled? They are not all rolled. A lot of people like rarity. I just have an issue. I have a condition that requires me to be an experience enjoyer. I haven't given up on the experience dream, you know what I mean? 7%. 7%. What about over here? Oh! I mean, rarity and like quantity are very nice. However, still kind of looking for XP. 9% and then 10%, that's alright. This one turned out to be... Oh, that's good. Alright, let's keep this one over here, and then... I think the 9% with... What other kind of lovely mechanic do we want to mess around with? Do bosses. I'm not going to do double breach. Bosses are nice, though. Bosses keep it pumping, actually. Good. Bosses keep it pumping, but they're also kind of spooky. The bosses can kind of kill you. But look at this. Oh my gosh. More corrupted zone. We kind of knew that it was there. And then there was a bluff right there too. Dude, this is a high density of towers zone. There's another super juicy area right here. What is this? You get a bluff right there too? Not ready to harvest this area yet, but it wouldn't take much to get there when we're ready to harvest it up. Our question is, how do we want to get here? I feel like we could go right. We go through here to get to these two. And if we're going to go through there, we may want to do the tower real quick. Let's see, it's just 1, 2, 3, and we're there. That's crazy. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. It's kind of the same. It doesn't matter too much. We'll get more sauce in here. Okay. Will we, though? Are these affected by this one? Yeah. Go run the sulfuric caverns real quick. This is looking nice. This is looking real nice, Sam. We have 2 84% delirious maps. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is looking nice. Yeah, I think axes are gonna be bleedy. How did we get 34 on Rolling Slam? A lot of plus skills. Plus skills, we have +5 on both weapons, and then we have +2 on gloves and +3 on neck. And then the skill gem itself is 20. Makes it quite a hefty hit, huh? Use overrun. Do I use overrun map to farm? What's that? Overrun.
Fear will best you.
I guess not. Not familiar with that one. I think axes will be bleedy. Swords could be bleedy too. But yeah, I expect axes will be like, well, I guess if you just look at their mastery, Axes will probably have a lot to do with like Onslaught and Rage. At least the mastery will, but have to sort of see what kind of skills come with it, right? Oh, yeah, those are really nice. The Overrun with Abyss, yes, those are great. I haven't really been using the Abyss, like, little ribs or whatever, whichever body part it is. Vertebrae. I haven't been using the vertebrae on these maps because I'm mostly just kind of setting up towers right now. We just keep finding all these potential, like, really nice tower juicers. Because I'm looking right now for like these corrupted areas because I want to make some nice T16 maps to run in the +1 monster level zones and the corrupted ones, and then we'll cleanse it and see if they get to be +1 cleansed. I want to run some of those. It's a lot of setup, but I mean, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Is it worth it? Who knows? Who knows? But I love the Overrun with Abyss mobs, yeah. And I will try to make an Abyss modded map for that. I frequently run them Delirious too. I didn't make this with Delirious as a boss, so I'm just like, eh. But it's chill. The boss map. Yeah, sorry. Again, I love PoE, but I do kind of turn my brain off a little bit when I'm playing, I feel like. So I don't always understand what you're saying as much. He has some kind of debuff zone. Not the super scary one, thankfully. Thankfully not. But those are so fun, those maps. I'm kind of like, I know I'm going to miss the Abyss when it becomes like not every single map has it in it. But we surely will have the ability to, like, you know, use Abyss tablets if they keep the tablets in the game. Some people are asking about, like, I think they might not. Or like, you can click your name to find out how long you've been followed. I appreciate it though, even if you just followed 1 second ago. I appreciate you following. Probably been a little longer than that though, huh? Boom. Just rolling through this map real quick, and then I think there's a couple more maps for their tower. But then once we have the tower set up, we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff buffing these zones. These corrupted zones will be double, at least, but probably triple map or triple towered up. And of course, instead of actually stacking something that'll get me like good loot, I'm just like, yeah, I just want XP. Stacking XP like a nub. That's how I roll though, bro. That's what I want, man. I would actually feel like, I don't know, like the maps to me are more hollow if they don't have the extra XP on there for some reason. I don't know. It's my main goal. I don't know. Rarity and getting better gear is definitely a way bigger way of making your character powerful. But I still like having bonus XP. How it is. How it goes. That's why you're here, exactly. Yeah, so you can kind of process words for me. Just let me warrior zug my way through everything. Appreciate that. We're doing it though. We're doing it. Trying to see. We have almost recouped the XP that we lost from the other stream that we did, where I died and lost 10% XP. We have almost recouped it. Not quite there yet. Can't click on it. Are you on mobile or something? Alright, let's go. Hopefully roast these guys real quick. We have a wonderful PC. I've done an HCSF run, yeah. I have. It was pretty fun. Oh my god. Maybe those guys could have used a little bit of delirium or something. Yeah, if we don't have delirium on bosses, they do get kind of run over. I'd be down to do another HCSF run. I've only ever done one, but I would be down to do another one. Oops. Come on, Sam. Go get in your bed, buddy. I would be down. Just gotta make sure the PoE stuff is pumping. I just wanted to log in and play this guy. You know?
What do you think?
Just play a dude who's already kind of rolling. I think HCSSF would probably be really fun. For me and for the stream. It's a pretty cool journey, I think, for a character. A pretty cool adventure. Even just normal SSF would be fun, but I think HCSSF kind of adds a little extra to the mix, doesn't it? Adds a little spice to the equation. Ornate chamber. Do we want to do an 84% delirious ornate chamber? Does that seem like a good idea? Let's see. HCSSF ability never played before, make it interesting? Oh, that'd be freaky. You think I'd stick with Warrior? Yeah, I would. I'd want to stick with Warrior, I think. Okay, we are 84% delirious in this map. So that goes. I feel okay against the mobs. I think the bosses could get weird though, but there's not a boss here, so be alright. Who is doing all that? Settle down with the corpse explosions, boys. We don't like that. Yeah, the guys do live a little bit more. This level of delirium. It shows me we still could get more damage. Those guys hit me kind of hard. Oh. They're kind of being bosses, yeah. There we go. They didn't drop a lot of loot. That dude did. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely want to play Warrior HCSSF if I was gonna do a run. Warrior's just so far ahead of my favorite, so I definitely would. Oh my goodness. These big boys. And I feel for like HCSSF, like it'd probably be fun to like for like viewers to play, for having me play a character I don't know anything about, because then you're more likely to die. But for me, it's like I would want to play something that I knew how to play, so I could survive. But I think, you know, Warrior probably is like good and not good for SSF or HC or whatever. I feel like it's probably a strong campaigner, right? Oh, look at that. Probably a strong campaigner. I have like a decent mapper too. It's just like you gotta get kind of strong. Bossing, maybe the build that I'm playing right now, I'm not sure it's the strongest bossing build, but it's gotta like really take your time and over level, over gear, you know. I like the idea though. Like if we were gonna be able to play a lot of PoE, I think I would be very, very interested in doing that kind of stuff. But as it stands right now, you know, if we're playing PoE like, you know, a couple times a week, I don't know if I'm gonna like want to re-level a character every time, because it, you know, it takes a little while to level. But even that being said, like the leveling journey is kind of, you know, cool for HCSSF, because it becomes like a roguelike game, you know. You level up a guy, and if you progress him pretty far, then you are gonna have some resources to use for your next characters. But if you have like a really short run, like it's like, oof, kind of lost some juice on that one, right? Kind of set yourself back a little bit, you know. Your economy gets hurt by having a short run. But I really like that style of play, though, right? It adds a whole other element to the game, which is what's like so neat about PoE. You can play it so many different ways, right? You can play the kind of trade league economy style, which is fun and cool, but it's a very different thing when you do the SSF, and HC is obviously a whole other game too. Big stream. A whole nother ball game right there. But I'd be down. Just as a matter of how much PoE can we kind of get away with on the channel. So we'll see, we'll see. How you doing, buddy? Slinking around. Chaotic boils should be alright. 84% delirious for normal mapping doesn't feel that bad. I think bosses this delirious would feel bad. I think this is also not. Is it? No, this was something. I thought this had at least irradiated on it. Maybe not though. It says +1 monster level area. It does. This doesn't show as irradiated because that's the conditions for map completion. It's not a boss. I think we're good. What's up, Daniel? Gaming, brother. Doing a little PoE night, dude. Feels good, man. Feels great. People pumping us up tonight too. The PoE stream dream lives on, dude. Another good one. Another good one in the books. I'm gonna jam on it a little bit longer. See if we can set up a couple more of these towers. Then I gotta roll some maps at some point. Get some more T16s and go hit them, man. My character is strong enough to pretty much handle any map mods now, so that's cool. That's a good place to be. Going for 100? No, I don't think so. No. 100, there's no way. I mean, if we were gonna, like, only play PoE every day, it would still take, like, months, I think, to get 100. I'm pretty sure we're not even really gonna get 98, but I mean, I want to, like, you know, keep not dying and try to optimize for, like, you know, XP on our towers and stuff. Although we did already die today, like in the beginning of the stream, like first map of the day. I was just kind of griefing. I tanked a mechanic that I shouldn't have. But thankfully we did have the XP loss prevention thingy on there, so it didn't hurt as bad as it could have. It still sucks to die, but it wasn't like a complete, like, XP destruction situation, you know? Thankfully. And get completely smoked. +2 ain't great, bro. It ain't great. You have one more tribute? I think so. Oh my gosh, Daniel, thank you so much, bro. The big 20 over on YouTube. What the heck, man? A big flex for you. Pumping us up. Thank you, dude. Is the HD character? No, it is not. No. Nah, brother. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're alive. That's one of the things that kills me, is that freaking attack right there. Oh, gotta go. Get away from me, you freak. What? I don't like those guys at all. I need to juice up another hammer. Get away from me, you freak. Not this guy. This guy's magma barrier, armored. Got the juice. Whatever, I'm just gonna let him be over there then. But no, I can respect the hardcore playstyle, but that's not. I kind of like to limit test and see what I got more than that. If I play hardcore, I play like a very little scaredy baby most of the time. Daniel, that is crazy though, bro. Thank you, man. We will keep him going, and that helps us do just that. Thank you, man. Very kind. But yeah, maybe hardcore someday, but hardcore it would be for you guys, not for me. I don't really need hardcore to, like, kind of care about my character, but I do like to kind of, like, you know, still test what we can do. But just sitting in boss mechanics is just stupid. That's why we died last time. I don't think re-rolling is good. How much deferral? How much does it cost? I don't want to, like, get something really good and not be able to take it. Okay, I want to get that loot, but it is Not worth fighting that monster. Those are the guys that can kill you. That degen effect is spooky stuff.
Take your time.
It is not cool. Snake. What is this? Like those? No. Not really. Watching The Conjuring last night with my daughter. She was scared, definitely. What the heck? How old is she? That's spooky. That's real spooky.
Take your time.
That would spook me too, man. No way. But you liked it alright? Good. 77% delirious. Eesh. Extra cold, extra lightning. What the heck? What are you trying to do to me? What are you trying to do to me? She's 13? What the heck? Crazy. Bro, I'd be spooked at that movie. She's just tanking it, dude. No big deal. Heck. I'm glad you guys had a good time. That's sweet. But I'd be spooked, bro. Cold and chaos. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? It's not nice. Gotta do it though. Gotta go to the river hold. We must. We must. We're almost at the tower. Not taking too long to path around, making sure we get our stuff done. We get our gains in. Get some rage flowing off of these guys. Just yell at them. The river hold. We need to get even more AoE, I think. I don't know if I can really sacrifice way too much more damage. We're doing enough damage, but it can be not enough on rares sometimes, and that's not a huge deal to like have to use your ability to kill a rare. Kind of takes you back to, you know, like how it had been before you had become a DPS demon, you know? Gotta have some rare killing abilities, you know, gotta hit him with a rolling slam every now and then. Not everybody just gets bone shattered to oblivion, just with the rest of the pack. A big map, dude. You guys will be my, my Hammer of the Gods. Of course it is, man. Son of a bitch. I swear, they summon the sketchiest bosses from that thing, man. They really do. That's like what you really don't want to see. Is you click that thing and it summons the Monkey King. You really don't want to see that. A delirious Monkey King. They don't have the boss, like, buff on them, though. Like, they don't get the boss Atlas tree, but oh my gosh. What's up, Darwin? How's it going, bro? Was I sure you're watching horror movies as well? Yeah, as long, yeah, they are pretend, of course. Yeah, Archer likes. We haven't watched the Alien movies, but he really likes like Alien, like learning about the Alien movies right now. We haven't been watching them. Hello, everyone, how's it going, man? Yeah, I've not been watching them, but he's interested. He thinks that like the Alien stuff is cool. That's fine. He's 6 though, so yeah. This FOV, it's so I have an ultra wide monitor, but I bet if you played in a window and you like, you know, made your window like wide but not as like tall, you could probably have like a stretched res kind of thing like this, right? Like an ultra wide setup. But yeah, my monitor is the dimensions of the screen that you see with the gameplay. Doing it.
Back down.
We have a lot of gold. Could do the big roll. So nice, thanks. Yeah, I got this monitor for Lost Ark. And I've used it for every other game since. Ooh, what is that? Okay. Cool. Got one ting. Now do we want to do the big roll? The 2 million is the big roll. I don't usually like to do the big roll if I'm gonna be honest with you. Not that I really need gold for anything, I just don't know. It doesn't usually give me anything that good. It did give us one ting. How tingy is this? I mean, it's not that good, dude. 100 exalts. The question is, what else do you use your gold on, right? You got that big old ultra wide 2 dukes. If you type exclamation mark monitor, it will link you what I've got, so. The most underrated item ever. Can you link to me in game? Sure. My guy's name is Bulk Jira. Bulkin mode now, dude. So we're in the bulking phase. He's Bulk Jira. Big tanky boy. Yeah, send it on over though. You cutting through the big monitor? Okay, I respect that. Just gaming on it. Struggle screen. Oh my gosh. Take a look in a second. Boink. Alright. Gonna have 2 additional instilled modifiers? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That's nice. Should we click this thing one more time? The 2 million gold. Not usually worth, but the thing is, what else am I gonna spend some gold on, you know, at this point? Feels like it's kind of worth. Okay. Map completed. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah. It is pretty cool. Actually, it could be control here. He could. Bone shatter is what's making them all explode like that. Pretty satisfying, huh?
Aquatic treasure.
That item definitely has some potential. Hazard damage. What the heck? Hazard damage. What kind of hazards are we talking? Need to make this a little bit delirious, I think. Unless, let me see. Unless we have delirium already on something. Does the tower have delirium? It does not. We should delirium this thing. Trying to Thorns build. How do you like it? This is cool. Thorns is cool. Alrighty. Yeah, instills are powerful stuff. Where'd you find that guy? Alright, let's send it. Get some even more XP modifiers on our maps here in a second. Act 2 so far on Zoom Command. Nice. Is that your first character, or is that like a character that you've been able to put some juice on? Because I bet it would be like really smooth as like a second character. Thorns does require a little bit of stuff, right? Probably wouldn't be the worst thing to start, but it probably is like really nice once you get it rolling a little bit, some currency. Especially if it's the kind of thing where you actually do need flat thorns on it. I don't know if you actually do. Do you do all your thorns for like abilities and stuff? Like some flat thorns would be nice. But sometimes you can cook up builds without really needing much gear. You just kind of use a bunch of interactions and stuff. This build definitely does not require very much gear, but it's also not really using any kind of crazy interactions. It's just kind of like, it's a very basic guy. But it can take you to the end game and deep into the end game, you know, like you can beat the game with it. Well, the content, at least. I don't know if you really beat a game like this, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you need... Crown of the Pale King is one of them, right? Little pop-out stash. That's part of the Titan Ascendancy. You get that while you're pathing to the one of the things that makes Titan really good. It's kind of like a Troll Ascendancy point, but it's actually really nice. Kind of cool.
You sensed it too, did you? Spirit.
The Dilwyn.
Good eye. Let's run that wisp down.
Nope, let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, it needs to pick its guy, though, because, I mean, I'm just going to keep killing stuff. I feel like I could get down with Wisp stuff, but I think we may have put some points into it for, like, a second. Look how many things it's getting. That's crazy. Getting touched up by all them different guys.
Don't lose them now.
I'm on them, dude. Don't worry. It's funny that Derwin's in the chat. Delwyn makes me think of Derwin.
No time to tarry.
I'm not Tyrion, but I am trying to fight stuff. Oh boy. Come on in here, Wispy. I don't have time to like sit around and like wait for you to infest these guys. We gotta
Strike fast.
go.
Finish it.
There we go. Can pick this target. Boom. Nice juicy Gemini bow. That's gonna be huge for sure. I will come back for that abyss. Gonna keep clapping these guys up for a second, make our way through the map. Be super safe with it. Grab our little thing and go right on back. Beautiful. Beautiful. How could be? Yeah, it's kind of nice, huh? You can keep all your maps and some extra currency in there. Yeah. The purple wave going out? Sorry. Purple wave going out. Oh, right. So you're talking about the breach. Okay. Yeah, so during the breach encounter, you're slaying a bunch of demons that spawn out of there. And if you grab more of the clasped hands, then it will give you more of the breach splinters. The breach splinters are used to fight the big boss, Mr. Zesht. The old demon guy. Very cool. To the new Archeron game. So I have a key for it. I haven't played it yet. But yeah, Bex was a PoE2 community person. And she sent me some keys for that. So that's pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. I don't think this is that good. But I need to look into it a little bit more. I haven't played it yet. But I mean, you know, I think we got the keys yesterday, and we don't really get to play as much video games on the weekends. It's kind of the opposite of what a lot of people do, but it's kind of how it is. But yeah, what'd you think about it? Look pretty cool. Let's see. Now we need tablets. There's a 10% XP. Let's find some more, man. Now, one thing that I think is really cool about killing Arbiter of Ash is you do get possibility of those corrupted ones, which is really cool. Corrupted little tablets. I think those are super neat. You see in 7%. There's a 9%. Okay. Take the 9% and the 10%, and then what else? Who else wants to join us in our XP pumping strategy here? Into this one. Off to a good start, isn't it? Those sometimes kind of slow you down a little bit, so it's not like my tip-top favorite, but we've also definitely gotten divines out of there before, so. Boom. More bosses are always nice too. Okay, so that's this tower, right? We wanted to get that one. Then we were also thinking about getting this one, which I think takes a tiny bit more journeying. But we could get to this tower instead of going through this area to take up all these things, which we might not want to do. We could do this through here, which is a little bit more of a travel, but we are getting the double tower juice, but we're not sucking up any of the corrupted juice. And then we could use this tower to even further buff this stuff, which is pretty cool. Kind of a nice little area there, isn't it? I'm seeing a lot of +1. You know what I mean? Seeing a lot of +1 there. I like that. We could go to Grimhaven. 84% Delirious. All this extra XP. Oh, baby. But have you played it yet, Conditions, or you just saw it? It's a PvP looter game? Yeah, that's what it looked like. Like one of those extraction kind of PvP games. I get down with that. I can indeed. Those are the only mobs we got? You guys don't want to join me in the ritual? Over here. Join me in the ritual. Little werewolf, little rat tornado boys. These guys have 84% Delirious, and they have Energy Shoot. We're smacking them up. Good sign. Good healthy pops here. Oh. I think I saw a little drowning orb lady, though. I don't like those guys. Drowning orb hags. Okay, let's see what we got here, boyos. Extra chaos is kind of freaky. How far can we go? You get the chaos. Must. Ooh, so we're giving them chaos damage and they're penetrating chaos res. That's kind of a not nice combo, I'd say. Let's not do that. Good though. Okay. It's just not necessary, is it? Not necessary. Basically, we don't need to expose ourselves to. Ugh. Anybody else alive? I think maybe we're just too far away to hear our friend, their victorious little voice line. Oh, looks like he's chilling. Alright, we're good. He's chilling. Tooltip damage? I didn't know. Actually. It says 23 mil or 23k. Once we get all juiced up, maybe be a little more. A little bit of rage going. 32k. Does delirium affect the tooltip though? 35k with max rage. Yeah, does delirium affect that tooltip? We are currently 84% delirious. If it's gonna affect the tooltip, it's definitely gonna bring it down quite a bit. But that, I don't know, that looks about right, I guess. I think I've got this guy. I want him to be tanky more than super high damage. There's that. Oh, I think I remembered something I want to change, by the way. I don't know if I've done it, but I do want to do it. Yeah, I want to change that momentum that I have on there into close combat for rolling slam. I can do... Because I don't always I don't always actually move as much as... Sometimes I do, like, lock my character kind of in a spot and then just rolling slam stuff. Oh, no, you don't. Dang it, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. Weird little bug. Right, there's also a drowning orb lady over here somewhere. 2 of them. Now there's 0 of them. I think. Oh. I'm pretty sure we could tank a lot of those hits, but let's not, you know what I mean? Just not. Oh my goodness. This is gonna get interesting. Drowning orbs in here? Yeah. I was thinking we could summon the breach too to make things real interesting, but let's hold off. Just because there's like drowning orb ladies and teleport poopers. Gonna hold off on that, you know. What's going on over there? There you are, Kosis. I didn't even bust open my my little hammer. I mean, okay. We do need to go back and do all those rituals. What are you guys up to over here, huh? Just being weirdos? Gotcha. Have a hammer. Yeah, see, sometimes my rolling slam just like sits in one spot. Whoa! She's. How are you still alive? Through all of that. Heck. I'm gonna kill these guys and we'll BRB. This is kind of a big map. A lot of action. Definitely not complaining at all, though. Those guys are buffed by an ancestral boost. They are ancestrally boosted when they're, when, like, the blue thing is all the way around the ability and it's lit up. It means it'll do more AoE and more damage. And early on in the leveling of this character, I was, like, really experimenting with the ancestral boost. And so I was using the talents where it gives you, like, even more damage and even more AoE with ancestrally boosted attacks. It was really awesome. We're not doing that right now. But the ancestral boost is still a nice way to increase your dam and your AoE. Now I have 2 of these keys. Oh, I got 2 of them. What am I gonna do with 2 of them? Let us very quickly, while we're here. One of them close. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can. Good. Just can't have both of them. There. Close combat's better here. Your glacial spear has 38k, and there's no way I'm remotely close to killing anything at 85% delirious. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe some of the stuff that I'm doing doesn't show on the tooltip. Plus, Bone Shatters hits really freaking hard. I've been farming Sekima for jewels, and now I have to go through them all and see if I can make enough some currency, like a full page. Oh my god. Well, good farming and good luck on them being worth something.
What was lost is now mine.
Well, what was lost? All right, let's roll. I'm gonna go back here real quick. I'll just use this as an opportunity to go path back towards those thingies. Yeah, I think one of the things about PoE is if you guys have played PoE 1, you know, like, don't trust tooltips. So we could be doing more damn than whether it's... Oh, don't do it to me. Not again. Come on, PoE. I pressed escape. We'll see if it helped. Come on, brother. Frequently it recovers from this. Take a minute. Think it over. All right. Oh. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. All right. Give it a minute. All right. Bone shatters that just lag out your game. You got it. Oh. shattering demons and the game at the same time. Oosh. Oh, that's all the demons we get? Bummer. Shadow illumination off. I think I have most of those things off. Shadow illumination. Shadow illumination. I don't see that setting. At all. You seeing it anywhere? Is it in your graphic settings? Shadow illumination. Dynamic coal. Yeah, I don't like that one so much. I could try it though. Yeah, mine's only done that twice so far, so to be fair, it has only been 2 times per session, so yeah. I did turn my graphics up a little bit though. We're not downscaling as hard as I did before. I could try dynamic culling though. I've done it before in PoE. It makes it look really weird. I haven't done a lot with Vulcan yet. No. You can try dynamic culling, but I think that you can't do graphics. Try it. Like those. I'm gonna take that insta. There we go. Yeah, we left a lot of loot over here, I think. It has a cross switch to the Vulcan. Excellent. Okay, good. Might try it at some point. We'll see. I've mine set to low. Under shadows, just in general. I don't know if you can turn them off. Whoa! Is low as it goes, or is there an off as well? What's up, brother? Like monsters like respawn here.
No chance.
I have to use smooth motion to get stable frames. Okay. I don't know if I've messed with that one. Yeah. We're gonna get really lost if I keep doing this.
Steel yourself.
Oh man. Yeah, didn't we? No, I guess we didn't come this way, huh? I mean, like the map gets all like sort of unrevealed again when you do that, but I don't think their mobs respawn. Be kind of OP. You actually like re-clear the whole map. Insane. I don't want you guys in the ritual. No thanks, dude. Just wait for more to spawn in if my bone shadows get kind of weird. Opt them. Alright, let's make sure we defer these guys. Anything else? I think so. I'll wait before I spend any points, spend the last remaining points. I think we still didn't do that. Ritual down at the bottom, though. The main thing that I did was I did put down the downscaling quite a bit. But then I bumped it back up a little bit, so it looks a little nicer now. But yeah. So I'm using an ultra-wide monitor, which kind of lets you see more of the screen on the side. But I bet you could create this effect on a windowed, like on a normal monitor too. You would just have to sort of like shrink the bottom of your screen and the top of your screen a little bit, like size it, you know, inward a little bit, so that it would make like the ultra wide effect, like the resolution, right? So you can see more on the sides. Ultra wide monitors are like super nice for this like third person isometric camera kind of game. They're super nice looking. I don't necessarily love what it does to the streams layout, but I mean, it's okay. It's alright. You guys don't mind. Like that? Not particularly. I mean, we don't really need those maps. Like them little splint skis. What's that guy? Regal orb? We like a regal? How expensive is it? Pretty expensive. No! I didn't mean to click that. Whatever. Wanted to defer again. I feel like the regal homogeneity ones aren't as insane, right? But probably still good. All right. Based out there. Didn't think PoE is for ultra wide. Oh, I mean, I think a lot of games do these days. PoE definitely seems to. Just GG implements the bottom UI for WSD like controllers on the side. Oh, you like that better? They let you kind of like put your UI more in the middle to kind of complement the ultra wide thing. But you'd like to have your UI kind of on the side. I see that. All right. Now to continue where we left off. Yeah, I don't think the regal stuff was that good. I just wanted to look at the rest of the stuff. I hadn't really gone through it all. It's kind of spaced out. I clicked the wrong button for defer. All good though. I think the really juicy ones like the whittling and whatnot, right? That's what we really need. 34, yeah. And it's just the resolution that my monitor is. Maybe it's not like giga mega ultra wide. If you type exclamation mark monitor, it'll link you the monitor that I'm using if that helps. But there may be an even more ultra wide. But it works with my monitor, which is cool. Mine might just be 21.9. Does that sound right? And I got it for Lost Ark back in the day. I've just loved it ever since. Yeah. Use it for everything. Now it's cool in games like WoW where you can like size your UI in. Like if I could set PoE to when I open up my inventory and stuff, it doesn't go any further than like a normal 1920 by 1080 kind of like resolution, then I would. And then I would just crop off the sides of the game so that I could see the ultra wide, but you guys wouldn't have to deal with like the bars at the bottom or potentially the top of the screen, depending on how you set it up. I would do it like that. And I can with a lot of games. I can do it with WoW. I think you can even do it with, we were playing Throne and Liberty the other day. Probably can do it with that too. But I would. I liked Lost Ark, but for some reason I can't play it anymore. Let me load it. Oh, really? Well, it doesn't even let you load in? That's not cool.
Go on.
Aquatic treasures.
Weird. Bijou born. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Charm slots, all about them charms, huh? Interesting. Grants level 18 cast on charm use. Wait, how does it have 3 charm slots, but then it has +2 charm slots? How does that work? You don't have 5 charm slots, do you? That's not a thing, is it? Very interesting. I do kind of need a belt upgrade. That's weird. Whatevs. What are we looking at, boys? I think we're just blasting through the sort of middle of these 2 tower areas, right? Got to go to a grotto, then we got to go through here. It's going to be a bit of a journey. But I think it'll be worth it, because then we can get this tower, which will buff the bottom of this area. And we can get this tower, which will buff the bottom of this area. So it's almost like we have, like, 4 towers affecting some of these maps. It makes me kind of think we should maybe consider the long travel of coming in at this map this way. Because the maps that would have buffed 4 areas are the ones that we have to go through to get there. So maybe we don't do that. We could also come at it through this angle. If we could maybe come around. And that would probably be a better move too. Although some of these maps will be double buffed as well. It's just a very long journey to come from all the way over here. There's a tower here too. Kind of interesting. Overlay to pop up. It's it's just literally called the PoE2 overlay. You know. I can just see the magic, you know? You have this tower, you have this tower, you have this tower, and this tower. So, yeah, some of these would get buffed by... Like, the towers that we would be using to get there could be potentially buffed by here, too. We have 2 corrupted zones, which is kind of a fun thing to have, too. Ooh, we have a citadel here. Oh, this is a fun zone, man. This is a good spot. It's cool. We also have citadels over here. We have this citadel to do, we have this citadel to do, we have this citadel... I think there's another one up here. Yeah, up here. We got some juice to make use of, man. I feel like the maps are much more, like, active than before. Do you guys feel that way, too? Like, there's just more stuff going on the map now. So you can kind of... You can pick an area and mess around with it, but you don't really have to stress about it too much. But I do think... I like what we're cooking up in the area that we've got, but we have other stuff there, too. It's just kind of nice to have a citadel that's brewing. We have one of these guys over here, too. This is a fun spot. I like that there's a citadel, too. Alright. Let's see. It would be a journey, but it might be worthwhile. Come all the way. I mean, you know what? It's kind of nice because we have some juice to harvest from this area anyway. So we could come through this cleansed turf. Map attempted. What happened there? Like the first map I did today and I just died? Probably. Yeah, the Riverhold boss one tapped me, that's right. So okay, we can navigate through some of this and come this way. And that way we don't use these maps without the juice. This would buff this stuff, which is cool. And then it would buff all of this over here, and then we use this tower to get to here, and then we have all of this stuff like quad buffed. That sounds awesome. The LPO2 at the end game? Well, I mean, of course they will continue to improve the end game. We're still, you know, early access, so yeah. They'll continue to mess with the end game. I mean, I like this little part of it. It's kind of fun. PoE is still like my favorite game to just like log into and play just for fun of it, you know. But having this kind of stuff to play around with is kind of fun too, because we're gonna make a very juicy area, and we're gonna have lots of fun maps. So we have corruption on both sides to make use of. I don't know. Did we check these have any +1 zones? I'm not seeing monster level +1 in many of these, so we probably will cleanse this area, kind of in a hurry. I feel like. But then these ones do have a bunch of +1 areas. This has this one. Thought I saw some other ones too. I thought so. Some +1 skis, didn't we? Is that the only one? No, these two have +1 monster area, which is cool. Those are some good maps for running T16s, and then we'll cleanse it and see if any of them flip over to the other one anyway. Cool. Endgame, I will not run drive hitting 96, 97, shred everything. Oh, you want some more challenge, huh? Yeah. Are you running your maps like Giga Delirious and stuff? Hey man, you got a strong guy. That's something. It's time to enjoy that. Or you can start doing some SSF or HC, SSF or whatever. But yeah, I feel you. They're definitely going to continue to layer on more stuff to do in the end game. They are. But all right, it's about 11 o'clock for me, and that means it's about calling it time, boys. I'm having a lot of fun. Today's been an insane stream. You guys are reinvigorating my hope for Path of Exile streams. I love this game so much, so you guys tuning in literally creates the opportunity for us to keep grinding on it, which is amazing. So thank you guys for doing that. Again, we have a lot more maps to farm in this area too. We're creating a lot of juice for ourselves. 78% increased XP is kind of fun. Do need that XP. So we're going to be working on this area for a little while. That'll be fun. That'll be cool. once you get to the end game, that's what you get to do. You just get to set up yourself some really juicy farm spots and just go to work. Kind of fun. Kind of good stuff. But alright. Is PoE 2 free to play? It's not right now, but it will be. And it may as well be, because you do get all the money, $30 that you spend getting in early access, you get given back to you as if you had bought it for like in-game store currency, so you can just buy yourself some stash tabs, which you're going to want to do anyway. And you're good to go. It's well worth it. Alright, cool. We have a plan for the rest of our, or for our next little phase of gains. Got a plan. Looking forward to it. But again, if you guys enjoyed the stream today, make sure you follow the stream. Thank you everybody so much for hanging out and showing love, pumping us up. Definitely very, very happily could continue to jam out on PoE. A ton more, but also like tomorrow night would be a great time to play some more PoE. Alright? That'll be the plan. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the love. See you guys tomorrow. Either way, for more PoE or whatever. But I would love to play more PoE, so let's do it. See you guys then. Peace.